Hold on. All right, you guys didn't see that? Hi, hello. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. Hi, Shady. Hi, everybody. Hello. Alex, do you rig? Alex, do you rig? But congratulations. That's awesome. Lily would never hide porn. I actually would. With myself. Because it's even better. Wow, Leon. Hello. Nice to see you. It's been a bit, Scuster. Let's go. You know, I feel like with every single Christian, like, stream, it just gets more and more. You know what I mean? It's just, like, more and more, like, oh, fuck. But also, I want you to know the only reason that some of these are, like, gone, like, the assets are gone and stuff like that is not just, you know, continuously there. But also, Mr. Psychic, thank you so much for the video. Sorry. I don't know if I said that. Is because after I stream, I'm still recording for my subathon. So I have to, like, turn off my chat and everything. Otherwise, you guys are gonna see in chat. I bet, like, and the best part is, like, I didn't realize it showed up until, like, a little bit ago. But the very first few nights that you guys are gonna watch during my subathon, you're gonna see the recordings. And in the recordings, you're gonna see 86 in the chat, just like, hello? Is anyone here? Oh my god. It's so funny. And I'm like, 86, I'm so sorry. I'm recording. It's Anime Kid, welcome back from your vacation. How was it? I'm glad you're home safe. Yeah. Part 58, Lily throws up to start. Couldn't you imagine? The last Christian stream, I feel like I should just probably get plastered. Oh. Okay, great. I just want to make sure that I'm not like, 19 parts left. And I've decided, okay, so you know that Sundays and Mondays I don't stream. I've decided now that the 31st on Tuesday, I'm not going to. So we have today, tomorrow, and Friday to push 19 more streams in. 19 divided by 3. Oh, what is that? 19 divided by 3. That's 6 episodes? What the fuck? Did I count wrong? I feel like I counted wrong. Oh my god. Okay, what about 19 divided by 4? Is that more doable? That's more doable. But, oh my god. No, I can't do that. Okay, we'll just have to, I guess I thought we were going to be able to finish it by the end of August, but I guess during the subathon at one point, y'all are just gonna have to hear it if I continue it. You said you were gonna do 3 episodes a day and then skip 2 days. Skip 2 days? The only 2 days I should have skipped was Sundays and Mondays. I thought that I accounted for those. Didn't someone say there was a 60th episode now? I think I checked yesterday and I didn't see it. Plus Genosamuel came out and did a live on YouTube actually and said that they were taking a break. So But anyways, my name is Lilybelle. I love to travel and I'm just trying my fucking best. Thank you so much for all of you guys being here. A lot of regulars actually on time today. Yeah, Trag. Anime Kid, what'd they say about did they say anything about their trip? Good, met a cute girl, but never went in for the social, so kind of got fucked on that part. I'm sorry, man. But now, this is what I like, you know? Now she can never disappoint you. This is what I do. I literally just go out and I have a good interaction. I just perchance have a good interaction with like this cute guy or something. And then if I don't get the socials, if I don't get the number, I will sit here and I will go, you know, now I can just I just have fantasies of them and that's fine. I've just been sitting here with fantasies, you know? God. I've only ever seen your Christian streams. I know. I feel like a lot of people here are gonna be like, you do things other than watch Christian? And I'll be like, yeah. Believe it or not, I play games once in a while. Welcome, thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. I play games once in a while. I'm actually generally good at Destiny. I play games. I play trains. We also flirt heavily. Yeah, and if you guys are like wondering why I know too much about Skeptical Biscuit Lord, it's because I had a song contest a little bit ago and he won first prize, which was either, what was it? It was either a date or something else. I forgot. Oh, date or a docky. Yeah, date or a docky. And he chose to go on a date. Sucks for him. But he chose to go on a date. And so we actually got to know each other and hung out for like 3 hours. It was good. It was fun. Oh, Polaroids. That's right. So the Polaroids never actually, like, only the mods have them. But yeah, and that's why you see me referencing Skep really easy. Would have been on sooner, but I was eating Hot Pockets as stream started. Hi, Crash. I hope it was good. I could never own a docky. I understand why. Couldn't be me, though. Has both of... You know what's great? I sleep with both my dockies. I sleep with both the not safe for work and the safe for work version of my dockies. I just have pillows and blankets all over. And then I turn on the AC to be really cold, and I put on the fucking fan. But I wanted the comfiness. You know what I mean? That was the best thing in a long time. I was like, aw, thanks. Kiss ass. Alrighty. Yes, thank you so much, Lloyd. Before I start, okay, 2 things. Firstly, exclamation point Leighton. I am raising funds for my biggest supporter, Leighton. He is like the backbone of the Lilybelle Airlines community. He has done so much for this community, beyond me as well, and a very good friend of mine. And he's just having a little bit of trouble with the setup. But like all his keyboard shit, you know, and everything is just going to shit. I don't know. You can do that. So we're raising money, and I do have goals. The next goal for me is a whole Minecraft Disneyland day where I can take a tour. I can take all y'all on a tour. Anybody who would like to join. And I'll spend the whole day and I'll go through every little bit that I like. Not only that, the second one, buy me stuff at Disney. The second announcement. So, I don't know if all of you guys are in the Discord, but in the Discord, I did put up an update in Lilybelle Updates where I am asking you guys to vote on something. So, it's just basically, you know, what I should do in the case of the fact that, like, the subathon won't turn out the way we hope it does. So would love to have your vote if you haven't voted already. Thank you. Besides that, I think we're pretty much good to go. Could Lily be considered a sugar mommy? Absolutely fucking not. I'm not nearly as sweet. Is my voice... Is this a good volume? Because my roomie was saying that I was, like, peaking a lot. Is this even a good volume? Okay. This is getting hot. I need to take off my pants. Okay. Lily's a splendid stepmom. Jesus Christ. Is that good? I hope that's good. Awesome. I just got here and the pants are off. The pants are off, okay? It's too hot during the day. Hold on. I have to readjust. God damn it. Alrighty. Alrighty, hold on. I'm a little quiet on your end. Go. Okay, yeah, everybody just turn me up. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't peak, because I feel like I'm peaking a lot. Because this is my range, right? And by the way, I'm definitely going longer and longer so more people can come in before I start Christian, because I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all. I go from here, like, dude, what the fuck? Are you serious? What the fuck? To like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What? You know, like it's all the range is way too high. My reactions are just like that. Lily peaked. You're not even in your 30s. That's sad. I know. You can prevent peaking by setting up a compressor if your mic is good. Oh man, are you late? No, I didn't start yet. I didn't start so I could wait for you. See, I said that, right? I said there's a couple of people that are gonna be a little bit later. Not the worst. I know some people who peaked in high school. Peaking means that like you have this, I feel like peaking means you have the same standard for yourself all the time. If you set different standards for yourself, it's like you have different goals to achieve and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So for me, as like, how am I? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I have instant coffee, which is not my other coffee, but it tastes pretty okay. I feel like peaking means that you can't just have a good goal of it's a very societal thing. You know what I mean? Give us an example of peaking. Let's say if I thought that peaking was when I was most popular, you know, I would say probably in high school. Well, if people were talking about people who peaked in high school, I was talking about my peak mic. I was talking about my mic peaking. I thought peaking was being at your absolute best. But what is your absolute best? Right? What exactly is that? It's like, okay, I could be my absolute best at acting wasn't when I was it was like a little bit ago. You know, like 2 years ago. And my absolute best at like my studies was obviously when I was in college. And like my absolute best when I was just enjoying myself, right? Was just fucking sitting in COVID, staying up till 7 a.m. playing Animal Crossing, you know, buying fast food at 4 a.m., stuffing it in my mouth. Okay, give me a second. I have to change something. Alright, apologies for anybody who may think this might be TMI. But I'm pretty sure I was leaking, so I had to change. I'm sorry. Hi, Trev. Hi. Alrighty. So I think everybody's pretty much here. Lily, when are you checking that P.O. box? I'm not making my way down there until, I think, Tuesday. Yeah, every other day I'm pretty, you know. Lily is wet. Here, let me look it up. Maybe I can show you exactly. I want you to know you guys are going to regret this. thanks. So now you guys can just imagine blood coming out of me. Is this that VTuber that moans? Only sometime. What I miss, Mom? You just heard it, Kirito. Hi, hun. I was eating until now. You're welcome. I regret nothing ever. Now, who dare swim the Red Sea? Exactly. Alrighty. Let's fucking... Are you serious? What the fuck is this? I obviously waited... What? We took like 20 minutes just to get here. Let's start. The music's gonna be really loud. I know it. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story.
I'm about to part the Red Sea. God fucking damn y'all. Oh shit. Did I spill my coffee? Ah! Damn it.
On May 15th, 2014, Christian posted on Facebook requesting that if any generous donators happen to be interested in sending him gifts, they should send him cash or gift cards.
Oh my god, he's still asking?
For which he would like the gift cards to be applied. He soon after posted a wish list consisting of desired Lego building sets. This was soon followed by an album of Lego minifigurines.
Dude, this is the worst. Okay, for sure. Just a reminder, the last time we saw him, his mother and him, had their house burned down, and then like people, you know, started giving him like, you know, stuff because they felt bad and shit like that. And now he's continuously like asking for things. What the fuck? But also, Mr. Psychic, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate it. This stream has been off to a fucking wonderful start. We've had so much fluid spilled from coffee to other things. It's true. I'm not proud of it, but I am here.
Members of the Quickie forums researched the listed
items.
Oh,
thank you. I don't remember the rest of the words, but
and estimated that Chris's entire wish list would cost between $3,000 and $5,000.
Dude, what the fuck?
In the comments for his posts, his Facebook friends, Kim Wilson and William Elliott Waterman, questioned his reasoning for wanting and needing these expensive Lego sets. Christian stated that the gifts would be for future reference and events. Kim asked what these events were, since Christmas was not for another 8 months, and his birthday was even longer after that. After reading the lengthy comment thread, Chris clarified that he planned to refer to the wish list when special days like Christmas were coming up, and would choose an item to get as a present. He added that he still needed replacement sets to replace the ones that were damaged by his house fire. At around that time, Chris asked his online gal pal, played by Kim Wilson, to search for and message women on his behalf on the online dating website OkCupid. On May 24th, he complained to her messaging a woman whose profile was only a 71% match with his own. He also deemed her to be quite overweight and unappealing. The gal pal—
Are you fucking kidding me? She's quite fucking A.
Match with his own. He also deemed her to be quite overweight and unappealing.
Ass move.
The gal pal emailed him back. Chris, you shouldn't turn people down because of appearance when you're not a skinny mini yourself. Keep your mind open and a lot more doors will open for you. Chris, you're afraid of people from the internet. It's only fair that a woman would be wary as well. It doesn't mean she's a troll or anything. A woman doesn't owe you anything, so don't expect that they have to meet you on your terms. Keep that in mind, and you'll be mute successful. Close parentheses. Chris wrote back, criticizing her for softly calling him fat, and recited a spontaneously envisaged story inspired by a Lego set about a couple with weight problems. She replied, pointing out that he was the one who was making fun of people wider than himself, and reconsidered her efforts in helping him on OkCupid, since she felt that he was better at getting women than she was. Christian disagreed, and asked for her continued help. Also on the 24th, Chris updated his Facebook.
I highly disagree. I still need your support. I do not know everything, and I still have my miserable, agonizing mental blankouts and freeze. Please do not quit on me. I may have a closed mind upon a relationship with a really big woman, but also she is located too far away from me. I have checked on MapQuest the distance relation, and I feel more beneficial with those close. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, never mind. Also, look at the 3-eyed message. Clearly not the stereotypical thin, but they are close, and I see their body types as average and, well, attractive. Eat ass!
Facebook profile cover photo. A picture of his Sonichu characters, made out of a mix of Lego figurines and modeling clay. To many observers' surprise.
The sucky part is like, the sucky part is he actually takes it as an insult, and he gives it as an insult. You know what I mean? That's...
The family included Simone LaRoche-Chu, the character that he was forced into killing off in his comics because it was largely lifted from Evan Christopher George's Simon-Chu. He followed up with an album of photos featuring Simone in a range of positions, including one in which she is copulating with her romantic partner, Wild Sonichu.
Fucking Christ.
Kim left a comment, accusing him of being dishonest because he had made a promise that Simone would remain dead. Chris wrote that he had revived her and that her death was troll-influenced, so he aimed to eventually redraw her death pages to show that she was not dead. Kim criticized him for breaking his promise, to which Chris replied, "Everyone, sing along. I don't care. I don't care. Oh look, a free hat. I don't care. You can put on clean bra and underwear, cause I don't care. I will do what I want, when I want, and no troll is going to rewrite my history." Simone LaRoche-Chu lives on as a model construction working mother of Sandy with her husband, Wild Sonichu. P.S. The Voltorb was properly diffused and released back into the wilds of Kanto's abandoned electric plant. The damn trolls were still put under arrest. No bloody punishment was ensued upon the guilty. I personally beat the living crap out of them and Daniel Mims. Then let them live out their lifelong prison sentence in the offshore prison stronger than Alcatraz. So there.
He's literally lost it.
Chris deleted some of Williams' more critical comments, while Kim highlighted that if he wanted to remove trollsome influences from his story, then Sandy, Simone's offspring, could not exist either. During the second half of May, under the username Jesus Guides Me Too, Chris listed a handful of items originally belonging to his father on the online auction site eBay. These included several vintage model plane construction sets
obviously.
and a copy of a 1721 Antonio Stradivarius violin. The model planes were listed as new and in mint condition, even though the boxes showed visible water damage. A Quickie Forums member, masquerading as a Sonichu fan, queried Chris on eBay, stating that he would buy a model kit if he drew another comic issue of Sonichu. Chris left an angry response. "I gave up my PS3 to the damn trolls for $900 by destroying it, and nobody paid me ever. What the hell makes you believe I would volunteer any creation of mine for anyone online just so they could pervert it, and make more humiliation and incriminate upon myself and my family of characters, where I would obviously receive no financial funding whatsoever? Tell that to everyone in your circle."
Okay, to be fair, he was right on that. I mean, to be fair, that one's kind of true. It's like, why do you have to like?
In buying the instrument.
Yeah, the creations are just gonna get fucked.
Looked a little beaten up, and that the bow needed restringing. If a buyer chose the more expensive buy it now price of $300, Chris and his mother would get the bow restrung before shipping. On May 28th, Chris begged on Facebook for someone to buy the Stradivarius violin copy because he and his mother needed the money.
Oh my
Soon
god.
after, he posted 2 photos of 2 Lego sets that were sent to him as a present. He thanked the sender, and then once again listed the Lego sets that he needed the most. William Waterman left a comment. "Chris, this is greedy. You're trying to sell your father's violin, which we don't know if you wanted the family to keep it, because you desperately need the money. And at the same time, you are begging for replacements of your Lego sets that melted on public posts. Do you not see what's wrong with this? People will think you're just selling one of your late father's possessions to buy Legos. If you delete my comment, I saved the backup." Chris did not address his comments. The following day, he posted a photo of a Lego Friends construction set and commented, "I really want this! Multiples of these!" At around the same time, a Quickie Forums member contacted him inquiring about one of the model airplanes he was interested in buying. He managed to convince him to sell it for $17.99, as stated.
Like, at this point, honestly, the craziest part is they never really, like, recover from the trolls ever. Like, the trolls at this point, like, the main ones, right, that we actually had to go through, they're pretty much generally gone. Kim is actually kind of just, like, a person now. You know what I mean? Just like, okay, like, I started as a troll, but now I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But it's just, like, I don't know.
On the box, rather than for Chris's original asking price of $50. On June 1st, Christian listed a new drawing of Sonichu and Rosechu up for sale on eBay. Starting bid was set at $20, and there was an option to buy it now for $100. He offered a grayscale copy of the picture as an anti-forgery measure. He also notified his Facebook friends about it and clarified Roaster's gender. In case you were paying attention, the Raichu tail is female, just as the Roastu that transformed from the original female Raichu has always been and will always be Virginia.
Virginia!
Teacup milking breasts with tits and all.
Virginia? I know that state!
On this auction, which was shared in a thread on the website.
$100 for a drawing? Wait, hold on, Rabbi. I do pay that though. I do pay that money for art though. But country roads? Oh my
During
god!
The first day, many bid on the item, continuously increasing the latest price of the drawing, for which they had no means nor intention of paying. Chris then added an extended disclaimer to the description, stating that no altercations could be made.
Do I know it? No, I don't know what. I don't know where that state is. You. Like I totally forgot where all my states are.
The highest bid was $13,200. Soon after, the list.
You're kidding. What?
Valid bidder that no altercations could be made to the drawing, and that it will be mailed to the highest valid bidder in a photo frame. At around 24 hours after he posted the drawing, the highest bid was $13,200. Soon after, the listing was removed. On June 2nd, Chris relisted the artwork with a starting bid of $100 and an option to buy it now at $500.
Wait, what happened? Why was that? Hold on, I'm confused.
With tits and all! Trolls and onlookers soon focused in on this auction, which was shared in a thread on the website 4chan. During the first day, many bid on the item, continuously increasing the latest price of the drawing, for which they had no means nor intention of paying. Kristen added an extended disclaimer to the description, stating that no altercations could be made to the drawing, and that it will be mailed to the highest valid bidder in a photo frame. At around 24 hours after he posted the drawing, the highest bid was $13,200. Soon after, the listing was removed.
Welcome back, Axel.
Chris relisted the artwork with a starting bid of $100 and an option to buy it now at $500. On Facebook, he wrote that the original listing was removed because his name as a celebrity was in the title. To a person on eBay with a query about
my
the price,
name as a
Chris
celebrity.
Wrote that he had to increase the starting bid and buy it now value due to rising interest and hurt from the trolls. He included some additional details, such as a black and white photo of the drawing in its photo frame, a color close-up of Sonichu and Roastu's groins, and a shot of his signature and date of drawing, which he mistakenly wrote as a date 2 weeks into the future. He acknowledged the mistake and wrote that it could not be changed as the picture had already been laminated. This listing's highest bid soon reached over $15,000 before it was removed again, this time for having links to his Facebook page in the description. On June 3rd, he listed the drawing for the third time, now with the buy it now option of $1,000.
This time it's personal?
He added a photo of himself holding up the framed picture in question. He later made a Facebook post, hinting that he had also been trying to sell the drawing outside of his eBay listing's terms, which he was now restricted from doing.
Apparently now I can't legally accept any offers outside of the bidding and buy it now. Good grief. Well, wait, what was he trying to do? Like, okay. What software did I use? I hired somebody to do it.
Listing to remove any bidding.
So generally, if you want a 2D model, you hire an artist to do a 2D model because it's not just like it has like all these other different layers and they have to cut it properly. And then you actually have to hire somebody to rig it as well. But also, hi House, hi Randy, hi hun. Yeah, so you have to hire, or unless you want to learn to do it, because you can learn to do it. Bye Stinky, have a good one, thank you.
It's an asking price of $5,000.
Yeah.
The item received many offers, though all were rejected by Chris because they were too low or that the bidders had less than 10 points of feedback. After some time, he brought the asking price down.
You're not too late, Luigi. You didn't miss anything except for the fact that he's like,
an offer of $1,000 from a buyer who had only received 2 feedback comments in his eBay history.
Oh, fuck.
On June 5th, Chris confirmed that the buyer was unwilling to pay $1,000 for the drawing.
Duh,
So he
the
relisted
fuck?
the picture again, setting the buy it now price at $1,000, with no option for
Oh
bidding.
my god.
He further stated the importance of selling the drawing on Facebook, the proceeds from which would go to his mother and his mother's debts and living. On June 8th, Chris received an email from eBay notifying him that his listing was once again removed due to him advertising the listing on Facebook, which could be seen as a desire to make transactions through private messages and bypassing the necessary fees on eBay. He made it clear on Facebook that he was willing to
has
put
a
the
free
drawing back up on
45 day, I
eBay
think,
with a
if you
non-negotiable
wanna take a
price
look
of
at that.
$1,000. He also claimed that people have instead been giving money to the Quickie and the Quickie forums. Soon after this announcement, he relisted the item, though it was soon removed again. Chris received another email from eBay telling him that his account had been reviewed and was given a 3-day suspension from posting any new items on the site. He wrote an angry Facebook post, blaming the troll's actions for his recent development, and determined that the only way to make up for it was to stop donating to the Quickie and Quickie forums, and demanded that someone donate $1,000 to his personal PayPal account. The next day, he added that he will send the framed drawing to the first person who sends him $1,000 via PayPal. Once he has paid the amount, he expressed that he will price future drawings more reasonably.
Why does he think that people are like upset? At this point, I will sell the frame drawing to the first person who sends me $1,000. USA American via PayPal. Please provide your name and US mailing address in the details. After that, and after the 3-day suspension, I will be more reasonable on future drawings. But if no one sends $1,000, the still current drawing will just be relisted for like the full $1,000. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
However, if no one sends him the money within the next 3 days, he will relist the drawing on eBay again with the same
choosing
price tag
beggars.
attached.
Yep, you're right, Zero.
As members of the Quickie forums discussed the likelihood of Chris using the proceeds of the sale for Legos, a person got in touch with Chris privately.
You're fucking kidding. He really just said it out there. You really just said it out there. $250 for Legos, $500 for mom, and $250 for debts. You fucking kidding me? I'm gonna eat
He
ass.
later shared a screenshot of their messages, revealing that he was planning on using 25% of the asking price on Legos, with $500 going for his mother, and the remainder to pay off debts. On June 12th, Christian put the drawing up for sale for the 6th time, with no change to the buy it now amount. The drawing received many offers, though all were declined. Less than 4 hours after it was relisted, the item was taken down from eBay again, and Chris informed his followers and his friends on
Really
Facebook.
gonna eat ass? Whose? My own, because I just can't
Persephone,
believe this.
Fuck me. The listing got removed again. He also showed that the email he received
Jesus
from eBay
Christ.
stated that he was banned for offering a direct PayPal transaction option for the item in his description, which was in violation of their terms of service.
Wait, what?
This resulted in another 3-day ban from the site. And in the meantime, Chris wrote again that he will send the framed drawing to the first person who sends him $1,000 via PayPal. Once he has paid the amount, he expressed
Oh my God,
that he will price future drawings
Claudia!
more reasonably. However, if no one sends him the money within the next 3 days, he will relist the drawing on eBay again, with the same price tag attached. At around the same time, Chris allegedly received a small Lego set as a present from someone who called themselves Alex, and thanked him publicly on Facebook. On June 15th, Chris commemorated Father's Day by posting a birthday card he made for his father Bob on Facebook, and wrote that he missed him every day.
Oh my
Also
god.
on that day, Quickie Forums user Skyraider91, who had previously leaked photos of the Chandler's house on the forums, began leaking many scans of documents and school homework papers, which were obtained by rummaging through the dumpster next to the house or within the house itself. The leaks largely consisted of Chris's homework assignments in Manchester High School. The papers showed signs of both water and fire damage. The next day, Chris put up his Sonichu and Roaster drawing on eBay one more time, once again setting the buy it now price at $1,000. 2 days later, after declining several offers that did not meet his expectations, Chris lowered the price of the picture to $500. He went to Facebook to explain why he declined offers. "I only declined the offers for good reasons. Zero feedback are often trolls. If they really can offer more than the asking price or close equal, then they can afford to buy it now. I'm very reasonably paranoid, so there."
Dude,
On
honestly,
June 18th,
Jesus
Chris wrote a
fucking
Facebook
Christ.
post about his frequent mental blanks and said that when he often did not respond to online questions, he was not able to because the numerous questions he was getting made him feel like he was being accused of something, which would give him a headache. On the 21st, he changed the main photo of his original drawing listing to a full-color photo of the picture in its frame. On that same day, he relisted his father's Stradivarius violin copy on eBay, stating that the bow had been restrung. It soon disappeared from his account. It returned the next day, accompanied by a Facebook post in which Chris repeated that the bow had been restrung and that the item was not fake. On the 22nd, moments before the Sonichu and Roastu drawings week-long listing concluded, Chris accepted an offer outside of his desired $500 goal. He confirmed this on Facebook, stating
Outside of it?
Moments before the Sonichu and Roastu drawings week-long listing concluded, Chris accepted an offer outside of his desired $500
outside of
goal.
it. Okay, yeah.
He confirmed this on Facebook, stating that if the buyer did not pay for it, he would relist the item again. Also on June 22nd, Chris learned of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog game and accompanying animated TV series, Sonic Boom. He was strongly angered by the redesign of the character Sonic, who was going to have blue-colored arms rather than the traditional tan color. He pleaded for Sonic's arm colors to be changed back, and compared the distress he felt to the many people who felt that singer Michael Jackson should never have changed his skin color. At around the same time, Chris joined Rebrick, a social media platform where users could share photos of their LEGO creations and collections. Here, he shared his custom characters and his LEGO Manchester High School. Due to the attention Chris had gotten over the Sonichu and Roastu picture during the month of June, Christian began drawing custom commission-based pictures privately. Some drawings were completed for a price of $200. Toward the end of June, Chris began an online correspondence with an unknown male friend who had commissioned several drawings from him. Chris first informed him that he had asked his gal pal to help him connect with potential girlfriends on OkCupid, but she had since retired her services for him, and now asked his friend to contact local women on his behalf. The man showed great hesitation for his task, and instead suggested that he could give Chris advice on what to say.
Yeah, there you go.
He told Chris that the goal at the beginning should not be to get women to meet him as soon as possible to become his girlfriend, but rather he should show genuine interest in their personality. To Chris's surprise, the friend revealed that he was not well versed in acquiring romantic partners.
Oh my god, what? Are you
Christian
serious?
then
I had no
by stating that he felt
idea.
meeting women in a public place shortly after
Anime, here you go, hon. Excuse me.
first contact was far superior than having a solely online-based relationship, recounting the many times he had heartbreaks over fake internet girlfriends. He felt that he had a chance to pair up with Casey, Liquid Chris's girlfriend, before his friend reminded him that Liquid and Casey were both trolls, and that they never truly cared for him. After several more messages, Chris advised his friend to peruse the online marketplace website, Craigslist, to find himself a hoe to play with and lose his virginity, since it was a great experience for Chris, and ever since then, he did not obsess about sex as much. The friend was appalled by the suggestion. On the final day of June, Chris stated that the final buyer of the Sonichu and Roastu drawing backed out of the deal, and so relisted the drawing on eBay for a lower asking price of $200. It was soon sold to an unknown, legitimate buyer.
Wow! Alright,
Christian
good for
offered
you!
autographed photos for $20 each on eBay. Willing buyers could choose from a selection of different photographed self-portraits. He also advertised drawing commissions on the auction site, showcasing his previous commission projects as examples of his work. He offered black and white sketches for $50, full-color drawings for $100, and full-color drawings complete with a photo frame and handwritten certificates of authenticity for $200.
I'm so sorry. Autographed photo. Autographed photo.
He received great interest for his autographed photos and drawing requests, and thanked his followers on Facebook, promising that he will devote the next few days for fulfilling everyone's requests.
That is not
Less
your
than
best
1 hour
photo,
later,
Chris.
he shared a link to an amusing-looking Lego minifigure head up for sale on eBay.
That do be kind of funny though.
His drawing commissions included a photo collage featuring
becoming
wrestlers,
a bakery, Miss
an
Lilybelle?
album cover
No,
requested by
it's
the
just
Japanese
me! It was me first!
L'Eclipse New, and some depictions of his Sonic
I'm just kidding.
in
Enjoy
different
yourself.
scenarios, including a
Get
scene
that
of
money!
Chris and Clyde Cash reconciling and shaking hands.
Oh.
A Quickie Forums member calculated that over the first 9 days of July, Christian likely made around $1,500 across all his available eBay sales.
Oh my god!
Also in early July, Christian's new OkCupid profile under the username LevelUpKing was leaked on the Quickie Forums. Not long after,
Sassy as
he
Sausage is
began
now boarding. Welcome
contacting
to
a
Lilybelle
woman
Airlines. Hope
named
you have a safe and
Catherine
enjoyable
on the
flight.
site, who was in
Layton,
fact
Layton, at least ask people to pay for the ingredients and shipping. That's fine. Just
a fabricated persona.
Oh god, I see
created
someone
by
else has gone
trolls.
down the rabbit hole.
kept
My
the relationship
condolences.
private
Oh,
for
we've
the time
been in
being.
it. This is
On
part
July
40.
14th, Chris listed his father's
We've
1990
been in the
appearance as a
rabbit
guest
hole
host for
slowly,
WTJU Radio's
sadly.
Jazz Marathon on eBay. He offered the audio as a 6 CD set for $50.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. Is that what I said? Is that what I...
He kept their relationship private for the time.
Wait, what?
Not long after, he began contacting a woman named Catherine on the site, who was in fact a fabricated persona created by trolls. He kept their relationship private for the time being. On July 14th, Chris listed his father's 1990 appearance as a guest host for WTJU Radio's Jazz Marathon on eBay.
He called him daddy too. Aren't you a little old to be calling your father daddy?
For the audio.
Wait,
as a
why is
6
he selling
CD
that?
set
Because
for
he has
$50.
no, because he
The
wants
next
more
day,
Legos. He doesn't
wrote
care
that
about
$10
anything.
from each sale of the CD set would be donated
Costs like
to
$3 to make a batch of
WTJU
5 to 6
Radio,
and like 2
and
of that
also
is
offered
butter.
a deal wherein
Aight,
for that week
aight,
only,
I'm just saying,
anyone who
just saying.
purchased the CD set would also get a free autographed photo or $20 off of a black and white drawing commission. He was asked on eBay
I
if
only
he
call
had
you
permission
daddy?
from copyright holders to sell
That's
the music,
right.
with Chris replying
What
that
year
he
are we
did not
in now
own the
with
music
Chris?
and felt
Let's
that he
see.
shared the
Oh, I
rights
don't
to
even
his
know.
father's voice on the recordings.
I think like
A floor member
2012,
also
right?
messaged him about the reasoning for selling the recordings for $50 when Chris himself had made them available as a free download in December 2012. Chris replied, stating that downloading the content for free was internet piracy because it was stealing the content without Bob's family receiving any dues from it.
What the fuck?
A few days
What
later,
the fuck?
in response to possible criticism, Chris stated that he had full permission from the radio station's general manager to proceed with the eBay listing. The official Facebook page for
It had to be like 2014 or something because in his OkCupid profile, he said his second favorite film was the Lego Movie, and the Lego Movie came out, I think, in 2014. Yeah.
from the radio station later clarified that when they first got a call from Chris about selling Bob's appearance on the radio show, they
No,
assumed
I
that he
mean,
was a
they went through
musician who had
2013,
played a live
but
set
dates don't
on
matter
air.
anymore.
But later, they received calls about the eBay listing and learned about the true nature of Chris's intentions. They stated that what he was doing was not legal and would contact him shortly about the matter. The listing was soon removed from eBay, by which time 2 individuals had purchased CDs, who would instead receive an autographed photo and a black and white drawing respectively, at no added charge, rather than a refund. Chris wrote
Oh
that
my
they would also
God.
get complimentary CDs. Also in the month of July, because of the purchase of his original Sonichu and Rosechu drawing, he listed another original piece of artwork, starring Sonichu, also set at $200. This was soon accompanied by one focused on Rosechu. On July 17th, Chris uploaded a gameplay video of the Nintendo game Mario Kart 8, played on his Wii U, both on his Miiverse account and his YouTube channel. He would upload more Mario Kart videos sporadically over the next year. A week later, Christian wrote in a Facebook post that proceeds from his eBay sales would help greatly the dental treatment which his mother Barbara desperately needed. He then revealed the photo the customers would get if they did not select one from his options, which featured a return of his Sonichu medallion after several years of not being worn. The following
Wow.
day, he offered a free character drawing for every autographed photo sold until Monday, the 28th. On that day, he stated that he needed the money to buy a new ink cartridge, help pay to ship out his orders, and to make up for the money spent by Barbara impulsively purchasing entertainment center furniture from Goodwill. Meanwhile,
Wait.
members of the
Oh,
Cookie
never mind,
forums
never mind.
noted that Chris had recently spent almost $190 on a DVD set of the Japanese animated series Sailor Moon and $100 on a Lego castle construction set.
I mean,
On
that's
August
it.
2nd,
Yeah,
Chris went to
obviously.
Facebook to
Duh.
express his gratitude for a custom-made plush doll of Sonichu that he received
Faye, you
from
can
a
drop
fan.
it. It's fine.
It reminded him of a previous plushie that he got before the house fire, which was destroyed by the flames.
Are
along
you
with an
fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? To the up to 3 people who made those items, I'm terribly sorry, but they were all awesome, and I miss those 3 items now more than ever. I don't know who y'all are, but y'all know who you are. Also, please help my family and I get through this month and hopefully fix my mom's teeth by buying my time to draw commissions for you, or better, buy my featured frame pieces. Oh no, get through the month. You only spent like, I don't know, like $300 on other shit.
Previous plushie that he got before the house fire, which was destroyed by the flames, along with an oil painting of Sonichu, and the Asperture medallion that was sent to him by Alec Benson Leary, which saddened him.
It's okay, anime
The
kid.
following day,
It's fine.
He begged
It's
for money
fine.
from his friends and followers, noting that even though he made over $2,000 on eBay
What
last
brought
month,
you to taking
he
the
did not have
Krishan
enough
guided
money
tour?
to send out all the purchases to his
I
buyers
saw on Twitter
because
that he
money
fucked
was
his
spent
mom.
on bills,
And
printer
then I
ink
went, you know, I don't really know enough
shipping,
about
some
Krishan.
Lego,
And now
food
we're
for
here
his
now at
family.
part 40.
In addition, he wanted to raise enough money to fix his mother's teeth. In response to allegations of improper Lego purchases, on August 5th, Christian notified on Facebook that he had mostly purchased Legos to replace all the sets that were destroyed by the fire, and to contribute to a future business scheme of creating custom minifigures stylized to look like Sonichu characters. 2 days later, Chris wrote a lengthy post targeting his trolls. Attention everyone! I'm long devastated and exhausted of all the hate I've been receiving from the people who are not only
we are
labeled
not
bad,
I'm not a
trolls
Christorian.
and bullies, but absolutely none
I'm
of you
not a
all know
Christorian.
anything better than what impulsively comes into your aging and decreasing brains. All of you impulsively choose those you consider to
I
be
like that
weak,
Lily follows
stupid,
Krishan on Twitter.
even
I'm
misusing
interested.
the word gay to define something or someone as stupid, or even somewhat remotely better than yourselves, just so you can downsize their self-confidence and ego, when you have absolutely no self-confidence or ego in yourselves. You all are misaiming
you for
your
lurking,
anger
Bobby.
and impulsive hatred to someone who is not even remotely related to you, or even remotely involved in your own lives. All of you are not angry at me. All of you are not
I don't know, they've been
angry
going
at
on for a
Britney
while. I
Spears,
thought it was possible.
Pamela Anderson, Katy Perry, or any female superstar. All of you are not angry at Jerry Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Jay Leno, or any male superstar. All of you are not angry at anyone else similar or different or whatever. All of you are truly angry at the misfortunes in your own individual lives. All of you are truly angry at the actual local people around you who have shunned you or labeled you wrongfully, so that you'll end up throwing those same labels upon innocent people who do not deserve that kind of emotional devastation at all. And the people who wrongfully labeled you all individually have had those same labels directly, wrongfully bestowed onto them, or otherwise indirectly learned from someone else who was wrongfully labeled as well. All of you are wrong to throw your own hatred of those around you who more appropriately deserve it onto any other person who does not
The
deserve
last
it to begin
time
with.
they posted was
Wars get
July
started
30th,
because
so
those
it's
people
still
and all of you
possible.
do not have any better ideas. All of them, and you solely take the immediate impulse that falls in a second to hurt someone else in an unrequited
Thank you
attack
for the
on that
hug,
individual
Luigi.
or someone else who did not deserve it to begin with. Every individual in this world is not perfect. Every individual in this world has some sort of mental defect or physical problem or emotional devastation, albeit minuscule or more grand than the size of the universe. There is no real strong person because those strong people are all weak as well in some area. And the higher force above us is always messing
Chris
with
calling
each of
Lily
our
out
individual
here?
minds
What is he
every
saying?
day. Rather, each of you call him God,
I'm not, I'm
Emmanuel,
like not even
Zeus,
paying attention.
Buddha,
Like, what am
or
I even
the
supposed to?
individual destiny of your own. I'm not an atheist because I sincerely believe in the higher force of above us. Even Jesus may be the higher force's son, but every religion will have you believing in the one same higher force. Right or wrong, it is truly set up to each individual perception of every individual soul among us, the billions of people on this big blue marble among marbles in the universe. If all of you bullies really want to be angry at someone, do not pester or torture the innocent people who did not deserve it to begin with. Go take it up with the higher force, which had tweaked that individual person or situation upon yourself in your own prayers. It may or may not listen, but at least you can speak it out of your system in private rants and shouts in your own domicile, residence, or hole in the ground. And then nobody...
I'm sorry, real quick. Didn't you say something about being, you had this like whole long rant about literally everything? About everything, Chris. Fucking A. Nika nika ning. I don't remember the rest of the words, but nika nika ning. Literally.
else on this planet would have
so
to take
fucking
any unrequited
tiring.
abuse
Not
or
the
feel more
Nikos,
devastated
just
or hurt than
listening
they
to this
each
dude.
already are in their own way. Why is someone else's life indirect to your own immediately any important enough that they need to be tortured? Let them all just be. Let us all live. Sigh.
He still puts the
Kim
sigh.
Wilson left a comment, refuting his claims that bullies only attack others because they hate them.
I'm so sorry. I know it's only been a little bit and we haven't finished this yet. I know we only have made it halfway through, but I really need to use the bathroom. Sorry. I'm back. Okay.
Themselves,
Sorry, I also
designating
got
the
my
concept
coffee
as an 80s
and
and
then
90s television
changed out my
cliché.
pants.
She stated
and
that
then
people who criticize
got
others
socks.
are often very successful and happy in their personal lives, and that he should keep in mind that all criticism is valuable, regardless of its origin.
That's
On that same
half
day,
true.
Chris
That's
posted
half
a new
true.
original drawing up for sale on eBay, a depiction of Sonichu and Rosechu's wedding. On August 14th, in addition to more necessary money and eBay orders,
up, Shady?
Christian asked if anyone could provide him with a special trading
know
card
Chris
from a
poops
My Little
himself? I
Pony
do know
themed
that.
trading card game, which was valued on
But
eBay
I'm sure a
at
lot of good
$100.
people also poop themselves.
He later posted
I just don't
two
like it when
images
Chris
on
does it because
Facebook
Chris is not
in
a good
support
person.
of human equal rights for all people of all
Oh!
genders and orientations,
Shady,
and
that's
also
so
came out
sweet.
as a
Thank
tom girl,
you.
intersects a female soul with male.
Thank you. But also, hello? What the fuck? What the fuck did they just say? Hi, CK. It's been a while. How are you? What did you come into? Since the beginning of August, we've been watching Chris Chan.
Male body, and a tranny crossdresser.
So that's all you need to
He
know,
also
really.
changed his profile picture to one with an embedded icon showing support for the pro-LGBT
Shut
human
the
rights
fuck
campaign.
up, Chris.
He left a reply in the comment section, clarifying that he identified himself as a lesbian-identified male and encouraged others to search the term on the internet. He also wrote that he fully supported the LGBT community and begrudgingly accepted the gay males. He further wrote that his mother still not approved of him wearing female clothing and short skirts as of late, wishing for her to embrace his tendencies to flirt the skirt. Chris then added a comment to clarify his stance towards all the various genders. I just sorted it out, how to best nutshell the details. I hardly get along with males at all, not counting being civil. I get along better with females, totally! I hardly identify myself with the barbarian and stereotypical males at all. I identify best with the feminine ways, emotions, empathy, and about everything else. I get disgusted with the damn dicks, including my own. I want to shove my face into the big hole below the urethra, known as the beautiful vagina, very much. I'm feminine on the inside, male on the outside. My feminine soul.
Yo, tell me you got issues without telling me you got issues. Tell me you hiding shit about yourself without telling me you hiding shit about yourself. Hopeful, thank you so much. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it.
Is most attracted and
I put pineapples on my pizza, Randy.
Male bodies are horrendous and
I
most
eat
offensive
cinnamon
to me.
toast crunch
Talk about
at
going from the middle
midnight.
to hell's deep on the beauty slash.
You guys. I like eating breakfast foods for dinner.
Ugly thermometer. Female and male on female and female equals lesbian identified man. No more questions. Christian then revealed his new identity as a lesbian-identified man and a cross-dressing transsexual in a post on his Braziers for Males Facebook page, pleading for all males
I eat
to
the
wear
heel of the
sports
loaf of
bras
bread. Oh
and
my god,
skirts
I
if
love
they
the
wish to do
heel.
so. He closed his post by stating his
That's the
intentions
end,
to
right?
take part in a pride parade if there was one in his area.
I haven't had bread
On
in
August
so
15th,
long. I miss it.
since Chris was interested in going on
Wait,
a date
I love
with
breakfast food
Catherine
at dinner.
in
You wanna
Fashion
get some
Square,
sometime?
he wrote a 2-page letter addressed to the manager of the mall from which he had been banned. He apologized for his loud outbursting misconduct / misbehavior, which was
Late
instigated
night breakfast
by
in bed
internet
and
trolls.
Netflix. Oh,
He wrote that he had
no,
matured
Scab, that
emotionally
sounds
and
too
mentally
good,
since
bro.
his ban and was in a serious relationship with
Is
a
the
woman
bread booty?
whom he
Oh, I
deeply
love
loved,
eating that bread
a
booty.
feeling which should not be mistaken for the act of intercourse. He thusly wanted to get readmitted into the mall so that they could shop there together. In addition,
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
manager of the mall from which he had been banned. He apologized for his
You're
loud
good, Del. Have a
outbursting
good one.
misconduct
Rest well.
/
Nice to talk to you
misbehavior,
earlier.
which was instigated by internet trolls. He wrote that he had matured emotionally and mentally since his ban and was in a serious relationship with a woman whom he deeply loved, a feeling which should not be mistaken for the act of intercourse.
It is very serious and we deeply love, not to be confused with the act of Okay.
He thusly wanted to get readmitted into the
I'm sorry. I read the thing about like, you know, him wanting to take somebody into the mall, and for a second there I thought it was his mom, and I also heard the word intercourse, so
mall
I was like,
so that they could
what?
shop there together. In addition, he wrote a similar letter of apology to get unbanned from the Walmarts in Charlottesville and Ruckersville, relaying the exact same sentiment about his relationship and wish to go shopping together. Finally, he wrote a 4-page letter of apology addressed to Mary Lee Walsh of Piedmont, Virginia Community College, apologizing for depicting her in his comics as an evil witch.
Taka, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking your folks on tour. 12 minutes. I have no idea what that game was. How was it? And also thank you. Hello, tourists. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel and I'm just trying my fucking best, okay? Today we're watching Christian, A Comprehensive History. We are on part 40. If you don't know about Christian, you really don't need to. He's scum. 12 minutes is fucking wild. Wait a minute. Is that the blinking one? Is that the blinking one? But Taka, nice to see you. Nice to see you. It's so nice. Oh my goodness. We haven't talked in a while and I think you're cool, so. A time loop game? Oh, okay, never mind then. But that's kind of cool. How are you today? I think this explains enough. Yeah. But besides that, I'm fine. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But also, what else was I saying? Yeah, so thank you so much for taking your folks on tour, and hello tourists, good fucking luck.
Kristen reminded her of his attraction sign, which he forbade, and said that had she not have made it obvious to him that true love was illegal in the state of Virginia, he would have never drawn her as a witch character, which
Wait, what?
reminded her of his attraction sign, which he forbade, and said that had she not have made it obvious to him that true love was illegal in the state of Virginia, he would have never drawn her as a witch character, which resulted in increased attention for her from the trolls. He
Oh, well,
requested
thank you so
that
much for
he
the
be
biddies. I
unbanned from the
appreciate it.
campus so he could have the liberty to attend on-campus events and attend classes for the sake of his present and future family.
12 minutes.
On August 16th, Chris wrote an extended post on Facebook, apparently confessing that he would not let himself be bothered by trolls' actions anymore, because only his true
Oh, you know
friends knew
what?
of his
I think
genuine
I've actually seen the trailer for 12 minutes, and wow, that's really cool. They actually have like actors doing the thing, which is kind of cool. But thank you.
and respected him.
And
being
Bled,
a
thank you so
lesbian
much for the
and a
biddies.
tranny.
Appreciate it.
I no longer am going to care so easily for the opinions of the lot of you. I
I
used to
actually
care,
personally
and
truly
that has
better
hurt me
understand me, and I'm
mentally
almost
and
caring
emotionally
about my
very
being a
harshly, but
lesbian
not
and a
anymore.
tranny.
You all can just go ahead and call me gay, meaning stupid, dumb, or homo, because I am homo for women, and none of any of you are going to ever change who I am there. Go ahead and give out my phone number, email, and all that shit,
I'm trying
because
my
I will
bloody
never
best.
respond to any of you haters as hazers. My closest friends and allies mean a heart and soul fold to me than any of you strangers, because I've never even been remotely familiar with any of you before 2007, and very likely I never will have the displeasure of even making your acquaintance in person ever. And this is the last time I will ever say anything in response to your shitful and hurtful comments and hatred for hate's sake. So there. On August 17th, Christian changed his Facebook cover
But you
photo
kept
to a
doing it
picture
though,
of
right?
his Lego incarnation, holding the hand of a female Lego minifigure, representing Catherine, who was wearing a miniature paper replica of his Sonichu medallion, which sparked discussion on the Quickie forums over the existence of a possible new sweetheart. 1 week later, he posted a so-called poll on Facebook, intended to be answered only by internet trolls. He asked them if they not liked the rage face comic genre of internet memes, especially the often featured troll face, and if the trolls answered yes, they were to click the like button on his post. On August 25th, he announced that Sonichu disliked pickles in his comics because he was severely allergic to them, writing that eating a whole pickle would paralyze Sonichu. Chris then stated that Sonichu and most of his other characters were heterosexual, apart from Robbie Sonichu, who was a total lesbian tomgirl tranny crossdresser, lesbian tomgirl Sarah Rosechew, and
Wow!
bisexual Crystalline Rosechew. On the
Wait,
final
yeah, no,
day
okay,
of the
don't
month,
spam the
Christian went
exclamation
on a
point
date
Leighton,
with
please.
Catherine while wearing the perfume Fantasy by Britney Spears. She was accompanied by a troll playing the part
So he
of her
really,
cousin,
they
Al,
really
who
just
drove her to
made
meet Chris at
like
the
any
predetermined date
all their
location, the
characters just
restaurant
based off of
Applebee's.
themselves.
The audio of their entire conversation was covertly recorded.
Oh, Catherine! Hold on. Catherine has an accent too. Hold on.
Cousin Al, who drove her to meet Chris.
Wait.
She was accompanied by a troll playing the part of her cousin Al, who drove her to meet Chris at the predetermined date location, the restaurant
no.
Applebee's. The audio of their entire conversation was covertly recorded.
Oh my god, this is a troll. Oh, Catherine's a troll too, then I guess.
Sorry about that.
This is my cousin Al.
Yeah, Katie, her car was in the garage, so I gave her a ride, so, yeah.
Okay, well,
It's nice to finally meet you.
You're here. Yeah.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
So glad.
I'm glad to meet you as well. I like your earrings. They're very pretty.
wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like your earrings too.
This is so crazy because you're like, oh yeah, they're cousins. And Catherine sounds like this. She really likes her earrings, you know. And then Al's like, yeah, well, I had to take her. I had to take her because she didn't have her car.
Oh, thank you. How are you doing?
I've been doing very well. Thank you. This is for you.
Is this what? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. What? He's made me a mix CD.
And there's the story that goes with it. Plus to print out about the details of your birthday. And the 2 drawings I drew for you so far.
Aww.
Amazing. Because nobody's ever done anything like this for me. Actually, gonna put it in my purse.
Little clearly, they're just very distant cousins. Yeah, very distant. Like a whole country, you know, a whole 2 countries away.
I should hope so.
After discussing Chris's family, they move on to the topic of his gender identity.
I see you wore your Tom Girl vest today.
My best, yes. Cute. or at least kill pattern. It was the only thing I could find at the Goodwill there that fit me. I think there was another one, but I think it was like smaller.
Chris, I'm not trying to be offensive or no, but what's this whole tomboy thing? I don't understand.
Essentially where I'm, it's like tomboy where women are interested in boyish things and high activity. I'm into more feminine things.
So you're like a cross-dresser then? Or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, you can call me
Yep.
tranny. I accepted that term. I'm a lesbian, tomgirl, transgender male. So I'm 3/4 woman.
Yeah, no, I know Lumi and Mary. I know them. I'm just making I'm just saying that that's what they sound like. I'm just saying that that's what they sound like because Catherine just sounds like super British. And like, he's like, so what are you wearing? You know? But, wow.
Okay.
The only difference is the body.
Yeah. They certainly have a unique fashion sense, I'll say that. So.
They call him 75 Cent!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unique, but I'm sure I could be shaped up a little more sophisticated or whatever.
Yep.
There's always room for improvement for everybody, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Catherine later revealed Chris's demeanor during the date. He kept trying to hold my hand, so I negotiated lunch like a T-Rex with strumpy little arms. Then he tried footsie under the table, and he stared at my tits a lot. I kept hoping Cousin Al would say something, but he never did. In retrospect, I should have called him out on it.
So what are your goals, plans, whatever? You guys gonna get married or what?
Well, we might.
Might do one day. It's going pretty well so far.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably be together more often, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, well, you were talking about wanting to get married too.
Yes.
So you said you wanted to be in the next 5 years or so.
Yeah, within the next 5 years. But that's up to you, though. When you feel ready to get married, I'll be there by your side at the chapel.
I should hope so.
Me too. And I'm
She's
still
really
supportive.
playing it though. She's really playing it. You know what I mean? She's really going there, and she's really like, yeah, no, please, like, let's get married. You know, like, she's really doing it. She's really doing it.
You are as well. Remember?
Yeah, the
Open relationship.
So you got open relationship?
I'll fully support her. You know her as a bi. I'm sure. Or
So you're okay with her being with other women?
yeah. If that, other ideas in my
Does that
head.
include other men too?
Well.
Ooh, okay, that's
optionally
him.
For her. But for me, I would definitely, if I felt up to it, it would be with another woman, definitely.
That's literally him just saying. That's literally him saying, yeah, no, it's okay if we're in a threesome with another girl, but not another guy.
Express her interest in other women as well. I mean, I don't want to go too much into that. It sounds a little bit embarrassing. Just talking about it.
Chris, you love her, right?
Yes, I do. I care about her.
So why would you be okay with her having sex with other men?
Well,
I mean, that's a fair question.
it's a fair question, yes. It's more like if I can't satisfy her, if she feels lack of satisfaction, I made very clear for her that our relationship would be honest and loyal to each other. So as long as she lets me know that if she feels like she needs to see somebody else, then that's fine. I'll let her go. And
So sort of like an open marriage thing where each of you can see other people?
well, we're not going to marry other people.
Oh, no.
Just like see other people.
Yeah,
like
but yeah, just like
date
see
inside.
other people. It's like to take a break from each other as well.
I wonder why he
'Cause
says
I've
that.
watched a lot
He's
of
definitely
television about
changed. Like,
where
before he
marriages
didn't
end
think
up
about any
bad
of that stuff.
Because one cheats on the other. Yeah, but this way it's an open relationship, so we're being honest with each other, and I come to terms with that being part of a healthier relationship. I mean,
Okay.
you know, even modernly, sometimes the married couples will sleep in separate rooms if they felt need to.
Sleep in separate rooms, like after a fight or something, maybe?
No,
Or
essentially, yeah, they get married and they
All right,
decide,
Cousin
you know,
Al's being too
it's like
Cousin Al's
they
being
don't-
too much
one
into
doesn't
that.
feel comfortable sleeping right next to
NG
the
Fresh
other.
is now boarding. Welcome to
So
Lilybelle
they
Airlines. Hope you have a
end up
safe
with
and
separate
enjoyable
rooms, but they
flight.
still love each other and care each other. In fact, it gives them more room to breathe.
so that have you had relationships like that then, where you've been
No, I
kept
haven't.
distance?
Well, I haven't had too many relationships really, but yeah, there was one where there's one girl definitely wanted me to keep my distance from her. She thought I was getting too close to her.
They put Megan's picture here, but every girl tried to get distance from him.
That's where I learned how to how to keep my hands to myself for a while.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's where you learned?
I feel very strongly about respecting other people's boundaries.
Oh yes, I do.
After a while, the three move on to discussing the house fire.
So, Chris, you're saying that your house
Oh,
fire got
hand holding
started by
police,
some of the
congratulations! Congratulations for your kidney transplant. I hope you're recovering
The
well.
bathroom wall, and the fire happened at the arch where it was over the door frame, over the door.
Oh, I was gonna say if it was the coffee maker, I would have sued the hell.
Okay,
out of
but they
those
said that Cousin Al was a troll. So that's why they recorded it. And Cousin Al came with Catherine. So I assume Catherine's a troll as well.
Yeah, but I thought we thought for a while that's why it was too, the coffee brewer. But unfortunately, it turned out to be an extension cord after the fire inspector confirmed that.
But why was it that the coffee maker was plugged in by an extension cord to the electrical line?
We didn't have one that was closer. The closest one there was behind a really big dresser. And the house was cluttered. I had lots of stuff, and my
Was a
mom
coffee
being
brewer in a bathroom? No, it wasn't in the bathroom. It was plugged into an extension cord that was plugged into the bathroom.
God told us, hey Barbara, I'll
Which
make
is
it easier
still
for
just
you.
as bad, if not worse.
There you go, fire. Get out of the house. Yeah, because she was concerned about all that clutter as well. Didn't know where to put it.
Is that how she's coping?
So your mother thinks that God was telling her to move out of the house, so God burnt it down? Is that what she believes?
That's one idea she has.
Food's great.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yes.
Just nibbling.
Yeah, me too. Just nibbling.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. I'm a bit of a soda drinker. Drink a lot of soda throughout my life, so I end up with a shaky leg also. That's one thing my mother.
Yeah,
complains
Al's not
about,
that
and
good at
that
this.
Shakes the house also.
You like Al? I think Al's very like.
Standing.
It's
Not
too
when I'm
obvious,
sitting
too obvious,
down.
in my opinion.
You just like your leg fidgets a little bit, shakes like that.
Yeah.
That's actually
Psychic, thank you
people
so much
think
for
like that,
gifting
they
to
burn
Hand
more
Holding
calories.
Police. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, don't worry about it. Maybe live with me long enough, you'll pick up on the habit.
Well, Lily, you went to the bathroom and came back with coffee. I sure did.
Like I said, my dad's really relational.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing, another obstacle to relationships. Sometimes you travel a lot, so if it's long distance and you can't see each other, that's a challenge. So,
It takes effort. It takes a lot of effort.
And I am willing to put in the effort.
Well, I live in Culpeper, so it's not that far away.
It's not that far away. Plus, you can always move in with me and my mom when you felt comfortable. And then, we'll find you a library here that'll hire you.
yep.
Christian then revealed to Catherine and Al his various experiences with internet trolls, and elaborated on his troubles concerning the gameplays.
Oh, yeah, this was October 2011. Michael Snyder, the game and hobby place, had been banned from there because Michael Hay McGuss, April 2008, and he was definitely a total asshole.
How was he an asshole to you?
He was just very mean, uncaring. He wouldn't even give consideration when I went in one time before that.
goodness,
Just
there's a fly
asked
around
him,
me.
is it okay? Everything's passed, everything. And he's like, no. He's like, no. And he wanted to call the police on evidence, so I left. Yeah, I was like,
That's fine, dude. Just go. Jesus
I had
Christ.
an audio recorded, and it got up, and I uploaded it for the reason I had at the time.
Wait a second. Why would you record it, and then why would you upload it? What did you upload it to?
It was because, so I could prove that Michael was as mean as he was. If he had not been mean, I would not have uploaded it at all. But I mean, it was an audio recording. I had a digital camera in my pocket, and it recorded the audio.
And when was this?
This was like,
Oh my goodness.
I think 2009 or 10.
Okay, so it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And then you said you got arrested in 2011?
Yeah, because it was a trap essentially. My mother and I, we were in that part of town, and we saw a sign in the store window that said "Under New Management." So I figured Michael was gone, right?
Yeah.
No, he was the new manager of the place now, and he had the
He was
police
already the
on
manager.
call
I'm pretty
ready,
sure,
right
but now he's like the
there
owner.
of the people at the Staples store to be like witnesses and everything. And Mom and I, we tried to make our escape, but they wouldn't let. But nobody would
Our
let us.
escape.
And then, like Snyder paid the police to beat the crap out of them and arrest them, something like that.
You're
bribed
fucking
the cops?
kidding. You're fucking
Yeah.
kidding.
Why would he do that? Why would he hate you so much?
Like, how did you find out that he bribed the cops? Like,
Yeah.
the detectives
Well,
would tell you?
Yeah, well, pretty much, my mom figured it out, essentially.
Dude, shut the
And,
fuck up,
it's
Chris.
it's like too common sense to put two and two together. And he figured that he would profit from me and my mother. He thought we were rich, but we were not so rich. We ended up losing a lot of money we had that Mr. C, my father, had left us, and paying the court lawyer fees.
Dude,
What
Barbara's
were you
just as
charged
fucking
with
psychotic,
then? I mean, it
honestly.
sounds like you didn't really do anything.
Yeah, we were charged with trespassing.
You said you tried to make an escape. Did you run from the cops?
A bit, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were trying to block our path out, but we made it out. But then they cornered us at the nearby court building in the back parking lot behind the building.
Chris, I've had to deal with cops myself, and I gotta say, you never look forward to dealing with the cops, but they're still the police. You gotta treat them with respect, even if they're.
Al,
you
yeah,
know,
no,
even if you don't
Al,
like them,
Al,
you still
dude,
have to deal
it's,
even if you don't agree with what they're dealing, you still have to show respect. It's just important to do.
Yeah, that's still the process I'm trying to get to hold the giving, pulling the good from the bad from, and I'm still seeing bad in a lot of them because with the bribery and everything, they can be corrupted. Because you don't know what's going on in their heads. And Snyder, he pretended to be like hit by our van, but he did not. The van was stood still. He like hit the bumper and faked falls twice.
So the van was not moving. It was he walked up to the van and then like fell back.
Well, he stood there like the general Stonewall Jackson.
The Confederate general.
Yeah, like stood there like Stonewall Jackson.
He continued to talk about his various experiences with the trolls.
I've actually met a few of them in person, once or twice.
How did that happen?
Well, one of them was kind of like a setup where I thought I was going to make a new girlfriend there. My father went with me that one time, but it turns out there was a camera recording and hiding from somewhere else, recording everything that was going on that conversation.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, and then this
so
other
I can
guy
see you
came
later.
in dressed in a pickle costume.
A pickle costume.
Costume?
That's funny.
Why would he be dressed in a
I'm
pickle
sorry, I'm not
costume?
laughing at you. That's just so absurd.
Yeah, I know it
Why
is
a
absurd.
pickle costume?
Because early in the Science Shoot comics, I drew Science Shoot eating lunch with Rose Chew. He was eating a sandwich, he had pickles on it. He was like, I hate pickles. Yeah, because I don't like pickles either.
Oh, okay.
What time is it? We've got to go back to the mechanics before they close.
It's,
Yeah, what time?
It's 10 after 3.
It's 10 after 3, yeah, they close at 4:30.
Okay, well, we'll
close
wrap it
at
up here in a few
4:30,
minutes. So,
They've got my car, I'm going to find out what's wrong with it.
Where was the where's the garage then?
I'm not sure.
We don't know the. You don't know the street address? No, we don't. We don't have the street
It's in your
address.
GPS. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, well I'll follow y'all.
Oh.
It's a pretty long way to the mechanics.
Wow.
It's near my place. He's gonna drop me off, and then he's got to go back home for work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can make the Pride Parade for you. That's
Yeah.
2 weeks.
That's on the 13th.
Yeah, so it's 2 weeks from now. I'll try and see if I can make sure, but like I said, I'm back. walking
Wow.
dogs and,
Well, you can always talk with Katie.
Speaking
over
of
Skype,
random, what
right?
I missed, you
Christian
missed,
suggested that
this
they
is
could visit
Catherine
his
right
house in
now.
Ruckersville, which was still
And then
being
just him being
renovated
super
and repaired.
entitled and saying
Catherine
that.
and Al took him up on his offer.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys, but the fly is right on my mic stand. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Ow. That hurt. But, what is it? Yeah. And he thinks that, like, he thinks that Michael Snyder bribes the cops.
I'm back walking dogs and.
Well, you can always talk with Katie over Skype, right?
Christian suggested that they could visit his house in Ruckersville, which was still being renovated and repaired. Catherine and Al took him up on his offer.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay, they actually took him up on his offer. Dude, they're the most, like, they're trolls that kind of just, like, I don't know, almost research at this point. But hopeful, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was his epic finisher. I don't know what to tell you. That was it. The bravery, honestly.
What made him this way? What is the attraction?
All right, where's that fucking fly?
What keeps us
Like, ain't dead, is
fascinated?
it?
This is the story of Chris Chan.
Thank you, hopeful. Lily, both. Where's the Leighton
On August
promo? Lily, both
31st,
you and Gino are
2014,
slipping.
after-
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is what's happening right now. I can't find this fucking fly, and it's bothering me a lot. All right, it was like fucking right up in my face. Like if you, dude, just hang on the wall. I'll fucking get to you later. It's really pissing me off. It really is.
After Christian's afternoon date,
Take a murder break and kill it now? Like, I don't... I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. It's... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, I can't find it. The sucky part is it's not even like a large fly, you know? It's one of those like really like small, almost like a fruit fly. And that's why I'm like, this is why I just keep going like looking around and shit like that, because it like, maybe it died. Maybe I got it. I mean, I don't know where it fell if I got it, but maybe I did. I'm really hoping I did. Okay. Apologies. I'm so sorry. Oh, a fruit fly. Kill it then? Oh, yeah, thank you. But I think I have no idea where it is, so but anyways, thank you. I'm so sorry. Yes, exclamation point latent. I am raising money for my very, very good friend Leighton for a new setup. He is the backbone to my community and a very good friend of mine. Thank you so much. I have goals for this as well. So the next goal is coming up, and it's going to be a whole Minecraft Disneyland date with yours truly as the tour guide. And anybody can join. Like, anybody who's not a fucking hater, not a fucking troll. Yes.
With
Alrighty,
two
thank
trolls
you,
playing
thank
the
you,
parts
thank
of an
you.
interested female party, Catherine.
Also,
and
Hopeful,
her
thank you so
cousin,
much for the
Al.
biddies.
He
Appreciate
invited them
it.
to visit his house in Ruckersville, Virginia, which was
Wait, okay.
on August 31st, 2014. After Christian's afternoon date with two trolls playing the parts of an interested female party, Catherine, and her cousin, Al, he invited them to visit his house in Ruckersville, Virginia, which was still being renovated after its January fire. She later recounted the beginning of their spontaneous trek. We were going to escape to the mechanic, where Katie's car was, but Christy wanted to follow us. When he offered to show us his house, we took him up on it. We followed him even though Al knew where we were going. Chris seriously drives like my demented old grandma who doesn't have a license anymore because she kept going the wrong way up one-way streets. Though the audio of the entire trip was covertly recorded and transcribed, the recording is now thought to be lost.
Ooh.
According to the transcript as found on the Quickie, the three discussed the night of the fire and how he was woken up by his barking dogs. His mother Barbara had tried to put out the fire with a fire extinguisher, but failed to suppress it. Christian believed if she had more than one extinguisher, the fire could have been quelled. They spent an extended amount of time exploring the outside of the property, commenting that there was broken glass and other possible hazards hidden in the grass, caused by the firefighters who broke the windows to enter the property. They then approached the shed in the yard, which was originally constructed to be a workshop, and noticed
I'm
the
glad.
plaque
Thank
on the
you,
door,
Trusty.
which
Trusty
read,
Rain is now
"Dreaming
boarding. Welcome to
Studio
Lilybelle
of
Airlines.
Mr.
Hope you have a
C
safe and
and
enjoyable
Lil C,
flight.
Where dreams do come true.
Oh.
1989.
That's so
Chris
sad.
pointed out the large cases filled with vinyl records in the shed, which his father Bob played in private. Al noted that he collected records himself and offered to buy some from Chris for a fair price. Chris greatly appreciated this gesture. Immediately after, they made one more stop on their day-long dalliance, the Chandler's rental house.
Damn, this is a nice place.
Biddy, thank you
She's
so
been
I
living
mean,
here since
Hopeful, thank you so
when?
much for the biddies.
Since last February.
Oh,
Hello.
Biddies, thank you so much for the Hopeful.
Hi, Mom.
howdy.
Well, Rand, this here.
Nice to meet you.
That's Catherine and her cousin Al.
Glad to meet you. I'm Big Al.
Very lovely to meet you.
Oh. Snoopy.
There's some, yeah, they seem a little bit worked
Yeah,
up there.
that's Snoopy and that's Clover. Also got a taste.
Oh!
You don't bite me. They
Yeah.
seem pretty loud, but
Yeah, they get loud when there's new people.
Oh, cool. Dude, is this your room?
Yeah, that's my work room.
Can I go in for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Hey now, doggies, calm down. It's good.
So what is all this then?
Yeah, pretty much just random things. But that's the high school I built, based on the one from Hard Lake High, dedicated building that to Manchester High. It took me about a month to build that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, Chris,
Zero.
you spent a month.
But you
to
sure
build
are,
it?
aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's dedication right there.
Yeah.
With your comics and stuff, you can do the same thing. If you can be dedicated, like if you can work on that for a month,
Yeah.
you can spend a month working on a comic book.
Anyway,
So-
yeah, I built this house on multiple houses. And here's our minifigs. Me and
You
Catherine.
Aw,
Yeah, I painted
Aw.
kilts on her.
neat. Yeah, that's little kid. What's that around her neck? Is that like a little medallion? Or?
Yeah.
Are you a
Science
doggy
knows
girl
she
a collar now?
medallion.
Hell
My
fucking
girlfriend
no,
eventually would
Skeptical.
get them.
You can go ahead and get in the
cool.
collar for me. Thank
So
you.
what's it?
Yeah,
It
that's
says.
you.
Is that
I am a free
Oh,
wolf.
it's even tinier than I thought. Oh, that's so cute.
Damn bitch, you live like this?
To watch Gigi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've got to get out of here yet.
At least let me show you my bedroom. It is right there.
Oh my god.
So this is sort of like your office then?
Yeah, kind of. Here's where I sleep.
Oh, it's a nice room. Wow, it's a lot of Skylanders.
Yeah.
That's a lot. How many?
Dude, you got a lot of PS3 games.
Yeah.
Did these survive the fire? Or did you get
Yes,
these
they all did.
afterwards?
Every last one.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Oh,
Everything
yeah,
else
that's pretty much our
survived.
entire
I
collection
did
of
not
them.
realise you kept my picture in your nightstand. Oh no, wait, I think you did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Who's that?
That's
Who's
my
that?
father.
Oh.
That's Mr. C right there.
So you keep that there to
That's
remember.
Catherine, Mr. C.
Yeah, except the cat. So sad.
How do you feel?
I like to think so.
And then I think he does.
He seems he would have been interested in your best story.
Oh, hi, baby girl. She's a kisser. He likes to
They're
kiss.
so cute. I'm sure they'll get used to me eventually. Yeah. They just don't know who I am or I am in their house.
Don't be Clover, that's
Oh.
Catherine. Katie. You saw her picture?
You showed your dogs my
The
picture,
music
that's
choice
so
though,
cute.
that was like some romance sweeping me. It still
Like the
is,
picture
yep.
or what, or-
Well, they sniffed it. They smell everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got separate pee and poo on the paper.
Yeah, I'm trying
on the
not to
black
stand,
thing.
to stand on it.
They what? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense down on the
Yeah,
paper. So.
try not to stand on it or anything.
It's awfully inconvenient to take them outside and have
Yeah.
to pick it up.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it inside, pick it up.
Well, yeah, then it's closer so you can clean it up without going as far with it,
72
really.
years old. I don't-
Wow.
Fair enough.
Oh, I told Mom about how you have
MLGs is now boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mom ran tell her something about the Western Maine. What
Over
your story?
400 years ago, the king declared the name Weston, W-E-S-T-O-N, not I-N or E-N, but O-N, to be part of England's royalty forever.
Wow. That's a piece of
I want to
history
see.
right
I
there.
want to see if there's anything to do with
Certainly
this at all.
Christian seems like a pretty good son. He was talking about how he helps you out around the house and all and
Oh
such.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't survive without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he takes care of Katie just as well.
Oh my God.
So,
I'm pretty
It's
sure,
here.
fairly confident.
It's
I
here.
will.
You guys, it's here somewhere. I saw it. Where is it? Where's the little bastard? Where's the bastard? I saw it. Okay, I thought it was still on the mic. It's
I've
not.
had practice.
so
He's had a lot of practice. His father died 3 years ago.
I know, we heard. I'm
yeah.
terribly sorry.
Sorry, I apologize for your loss. That's gonna suck.
Apologize for your loss.
Yeah,
I've never heard
you
anybody
never
say
get
that
over
before.
it. We were married 31 years.
That's a long marriage.
Yeah.
And 2 months after we were married, he had triple bypass.
Holy shit.
And the doctors told him that he would not have lived 2 more weeks if he hadn't had. And if he hadn't married me, he'd never know.
Because you made him go to the doctor. Smart
Very,
move.
very subtly, because he was an engineer GE and he did hardcore negotiating.
Hey, yo, this music though, I know they chose such good songs for this very like dramatic.
I don't know if there's not much room
There's
here.
not
We
enough
can't
room
stay
to
too
sit.
terribly.
Yeah, we're gonna head on in a few
The
minutes
couch
anyway. So
belongs to the dogs. They saved us
That's
from
their
the
world.
fire.
yeah,
Yeah, Christian said they woke you up.
yeah.
I burned both feet because I didn't have any shoes on.
You had to walk through the fire then?
Well, I had this extinguisher trying to put it out, and what happened was
So you saw the fire. You grabbed an extinguisher. You're lucky you had
he
one on
grabbed the
hand.
extinguisher, pulled the thing out,
It was on the window next to
and
me.
handed it.
Yeah, I remember from training, you pull the pin first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbara's making it awkward.
Sounds like you were both
It's
pretty brave.
that's
to fight
because
the
she's
fire
never
like that.
spoken to anybody outside of the fucking home.
I was
Bob
able
did
to
the
hold
exact
it
same thing.
just long enough for him to get his head together, get the dogs and the cat. That's
so
okay.
sorry for your loss.
That's okay. It hasn't been totally bad.
Well, life happens, you know.
I
Things
think for a
happen.
reason.
You just get through it. So
I think for a reason.
Hopeful, thank you so much for the videos. Really appreciate it.
yeah.
That was a
Well-
good security move.
Well, her car
car
broke down, and
on
so
the
there wasn't
drive
really any choice. I was the only guy that could. So
Yeah, so.
yeah.
Yeah. Everything.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't know Christian or anything. I hadn't met you all at all, and they were talking pretty serious, like it seemed. So I thought that I'd get to know your family as well, because if these two are going to get hitched, it's going to be
Oh my
one
God.
family.
Just as
So.
beautiful as he said.
Oh, thank you. You're very sweet.
Yeah.
It must be so wild. It must be so
I think
wild to
I,
be these
told
two. You know what I
Katie
mean?
About how Barbara Ann wanted to be an English teacher. Enjoyed some English literature, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd he call her
Yeah,
Barbara
right.
Ann? Why'd he call her that? Why'd he call his mother Barbara Ann?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Shakespeare.
She also enjoys the Tudors HBO program through Netflix, all about King Henry VIII.
Oh, Henry VIII. Anne Boleyn, his wife,
One of, yeah. One of
refused.
six, the last of the
Yeah,
Tudors.
we're blood kin to them.
Wow, blood kin to Anne Boleyn.
Blood Weston in the world.
That would be an interesting thing to research, like go through old records and things like that and actually draw a line, be able to say this is exactly where that went.
I still don't know the missing link between Richard Weston and Mary Boleyn. Oh yeah, in our thinking ahead, I did mention to her that I promised you our first
Wow,
daughter
it's crazy.
would
I
have
call his
the
mom
middle name
Barbara Ann
Weston.
too.
So we can
Yep.
continue that tradition and royalty.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll let you go now.
Yeah.
Right, thank you for your hospitality.
See us.
Yep. Nice place. Nice place y'all got here. So.
Over that.
Yeah.
Okay, Catherine, before you go,
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know, what am I doing in a place
Isn't
like
that
this?
the one that made Henry
Waiting
VIII
for
look
the
like an
most
evil?
honest,
Yup.
true, and
Yup.
awesome woman to come around in my life.
Oh my god, you're so sweet.
At this point, according to Catherine, Christian put his arm around her and tried to kiss her. She feigned to sneeze to dodge it.
I'm so glad this is working out very well.
Oh
Me
my
too.
goodness.
Sorry, we've got to get going or I need to get my things back.
Well, hey, Chris, we'll both be pretty busy, but you and Katie can talk over the internet, and we'll see if we can work
Al,
something
why do
out
you
over the next couple
honestly,
weeks.
Al? Why
Yeah,
do you
meet up
care?
again.
Why are you like
yeah,
this?
Katie, you
You're
know
too
where we are.
obvious.
You can come over yourself if you feel like it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd let you know, obviously. I wouldn't just turn up. That would be so rude.
Yeah, well,
Hopeful,
yeah,
thank
we
you so
wouldn't
much for the
wanna
biddies. Really
interrupt
appreciate
nothing
it.
like that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, well, anyway, it was nice meeting.
After she left, Chris changed his Facebook status to in a
Wow,
relationship, setting the start of their
already.
relationship as the day they first made
Yeah,
contact.
but I
on
fucking
OkCupid,
would.
July 9th. At a later date, Catherine leaked some of the items from the goodie bag she was given by Chris. These included a mix CD called 3/4
Leaked?
Woman,
Leaked?
featuring 21 songs sung over by Chris, and 2 drawings telling a story of Chris getting attacked and downtrodden by internet trolls.
Oh
Fortunately,
no.
Catherine in angelic form comes to revive him by sending an electrical charge into him via cables clamped onto Catherine
Like
and Christian's
obviously,
respective
dude,
nipples
the
with
more that you
alligator
leak stuff,
clips.
unless there's only like
On
2
September
ways
2nd,
to spin
Chris
this.
wrote and then sent her a handwritten letter detailing his vows for their relationship as sweethearts, soulmates, and partners. I, Christian Weston Chandler, of sound mind and body, to Catherine, with this, my class ring, I take thee, Catherine, to be my sweetheart, lover, and girlfriend, in our relationship with mutual loyalty, devotion, trust, and companionship. And I saw
You guys. He's through a letter. Through a letter.
solemnly vow to maintain respect for you as my partner, to remain a good, loyal, honest, and supportive partner to you, to keep any and all information about you, sensitive and whatever else, secret and strictly confidential between the two of us alone, unless you specifically specify such a detail to be shared with another trusted person in our lives, to fully maintain honesty and loyalty.
The crazy part is this is Chris's second proposal? Yeah.
To you at all times, now and forever, even when and if I should feel need for a break or to find fun with anyone else. I vow
You
to inform
already
you of
said
such
that. You
times and
already okay, this is your, let's say this is your actual like wedding vows, right? And not even just a proposal. To fully maintain honesty and loyalty to you at all times now and forever. Even when and if I should feel need for a break or to find fun with anyone else. Could you imagine Could you really imagine? Like, I promise my life to you with honesty and loyalty, even if I want to cheat on you. Fuck you, dude.
To
Fuck
you
you.
at all times, now and forever. Even when and if I should feel need for a break, or to find fun with anyone else, I vow to inform you of such times and with who, and all other details.
I vow to inform you of such times and with who. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so great.
Of such, to
Oh
keep
my
you topmost
God.
on my heart and soul, alongside my mother, who remains of my utmost loyalties,
It's so funny. It
honesty,
don't matter.
and
None
such
of this
that
matters.
goes into
Thank you.
mother-child
It's just so
relationship
funny. It's so
respectfully,
funny.
and all relate priorities
Like, if
as
somebody, I honestly, if somebody said or did something like that to me, that's like to me, right? I literally would fulfill one of my biggest dreams of just smacking the shit out of somebody right across the face with as hard as I ever fucking can. Oh, I see. I see. That goes into the mother child. Okay. Okay.
well. And the mother
This, you know what? You know what? Right here, to keep you topmost on my heart and soul, alongside my mother. I love her. That, you know, I have to be honest, Chris is not the only person that kind of says something like that. I've had a couple of exes that said shit like that too.
child relationship respectfully, and all
Literally
relate
saying,
priorities
I
as
love
well,
my mom
to
versus
remain
I'm in love
emotionally
with my
and mentally
mom.
open to you forever. To add more vows to this list as we continue on with our relationship, as they come about and when they come about. In addition, he offered to give her his high school graduation amethyst ring, but she declined. On that same day,
Do those exes
he
also
posted
fuck their
on
moms?
Facebook that he
No.
was offering 2 of his original drawings up for sale
And they're no
on
longer
eBay
fucking
at a
me
limited
either.
$50
Hey,
off
yo!
offer, reducing their individual prices to $150. The next day, Christian left a reply on a Facebook post made by the official Sonic the Hedgehog page, which advertised the upcoming video game and partner TV show, Sonic Boom. He stated his hatred of Sonic's new design, who would have blue-colored arms rather than the past tan color, and stated that he would be boycotting the game until his arm color was changed.
Oh my god, I can't believe Christian
On September
pioneered
4th,
boycotting.
Chris acquired a miniature display case showcasing police equipment and uniform from its owner, who no longer wanted it. He promptly put it up on eBay for $100 and advertised the new
What the
listing on
fuck?
Facebook. According to the description, the
What the
piece was
fuck?
created in 1941
What
and
the
would
fuck?
make a good present to the uncorrupted local authority, as opposed to the corrupted and power-abusing majority. He later updated the description to state that all the items, including the gun, were fake and firmly glued into place, possibly as a response to inquiries or criticisms from eBay staff. He added that the case was 26 inches tall and weighed between 50 and 100 pounds.
Is this his? No, because it says from the lovely kitschy piece in the garbage, original owner was throwing it out. Right? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Glued into place.
Which is
possibly as a
even
response
worse,
to inquiries or
honestly, because he's been
criticisms from
selling his
eBay
dad's
staff.
shit, right?
He added
But this
that
is
the
even
case
worse
was
because he's
26
literally
inches
taking
tall
some other.
and weighed
Hold there.
between
I guess
50
there it
and
is. You know,
100 pounds, and
one
demanded
man's
that
trash
no
is
one
another man's
report
treasure.
Or remove the listing. Some people left queries about the item, a few of which questioned the reasoning for the shipping price being set at $50. Chris answered that once bidding starts on an item, he cannot edit the details, and asked that the persons blame the opening bidder for the inconvenience. In addition, a few individuals commented on the possible rodent droppings seen in the background of the listed photos, but Chris firmly denied this. On September 5th, Christian notified his Facebook friends and followers that he would be delayed in fulfilling his commissions because he was talking
Oh
and getting to know
no!
his
Yeah, we're not
girlfriend
getting
over the
into
past
that
month.
into the
He
in
promised that
this
he would
chat. I'm
fulfill
sorry,
all
Benice.
his
You're gonna have to
orders in
Google
3
that one
days.
yourself.
On that same day, he made a Facebook post claiming that since he defaced an Xbox One game console display in Walmart in 2013 to make it read Hexbox, he had grown to understand what he had done wrong and asked to be unbanned from the Walmarts of both Ruckersville and Charlottesville. He revealed that he had written a letter of apology addressed to the manager of the store and that she
Thank
had
you,
called
thank
him,
you.
letting him know that she would not be lifting his ban. He stated that by doing so, she was discriminating not only against an autistic person, but also a lesbian trapped in a male body and transgender. He pleaded for his followers, the Human Rights Campaign, and the LGBT community to go to the Walmart to demand that Christian be allowed to re-enter the store.
Still not
Still
apologizing for actually doing
works
it.
on eBay would remain permanently priced.
They're like,
at
I know I did
$150
something wrong, but
for
still
their
not
final 2
apologizing
days
about it.
until their listings expire, and urged people to buy them, as he would also include a free commissioned drawing.
Yeah,
On
we
that
can
same
say
day,
it, but
he
I'd
posted
rather
3 new
not. That's
drawings
why.
up for sale on eBay, also for a price of $150. 2 starred Angelica Rosechew and Bubbles Rosechew, respectively, and another featured a return of Rosechew in commemoration of brave women who have braved their own battles, including the Women's Army Corps and members of the LGBT community.
I
Later
love
that
that
day, he posted that he
Sonichu
had
has
gone to a
definitely
Human Rights
stuck with
Campaign
them.
store to buy some items promoting the
Continuously.
cause and displayed them in a photo. The next day, Chris clarified on Facebook that his new girlfriend was not a hooker or a prostitute and felt sorry for the women who had to work in that profession. On September 13th, he announced that he was adding another commission category to his eBay page, reproductions of his Sonichu and Rosechew.
And to anybody who is a sex worker because they want to be and they enjoy it of their own free will, good for you. I hope you find success.
Medallions sold for $30. He stated that it could take up to 2 weeks for a single medallion to get made. In the first couple of days, he received over 20 orders. Also on September 13th, Christian wrote a post clarifying that he preferred to define the word gay according to its antiquated meanings, namely cheerful, colorful, and happy, rather than the more common use of the word as a synonym for homosexual. In another post, he lambasted those who used the word in a derogatory fashion to call someone or something stupid, and quoted some original lyrics for a song inspired by the film My Little Pony: Equestria Girls. Gay is colors, gay is bold, gay is happy. The way you use the word, it makes you real crappy. Rainbooms rock. In addition, he made a post revealing that he had gone to a local pride parade. I was at the Pride Festival today, and I really felt accepted and liked among the LGBT community. Like I do belong there as a lesbian transgender that I am, and a lot of real women there showed me kindness and respect. Smiling face emoji. I feel better about myself for that. But I was not in the mental state to meet new people yet. But I did make some acquaintances, talked with some of them for a bit. But I do feel that I really want to do more with the community, so I may join up with a Seville Pride or something. I have some pamphlets and details. I will make my own decisions.
The
3 days
Quickville
later,
Pride?
he
Is he
announced
saying
a
like
special
he will
offer of
also
offering
consider
free
doing a
Sonichu
Quickville
or
Pride?
Rosechew medallions with every colored commission, the proceeds from which were desperately needed for his mother's dental work, which could cost $600. On September 17th, Marvin, the man in the pickle suit during Chris's date with Emily, and also a moderator of the Quickie forums, posted a screenshot of a message
Pride. Okay,
that
that
troll
makes
Kim
more
Wilson
sense.
sent to Chris, asking about his so-called intimate piercing. Free Sonichu or Rosechew medallions with every colored commission, the proceeds from which were desperately needed for his mother's dental work, which could cost $600. On September 17th, Marvin, the man in the pickle suit during Chris's date with Emily, and also a moderator of the Quickie forums, posted a screenshot of a message the troll Kim Wilson sent to Chris, asking about his so-called intimate piercing. Marvin claimed that Christian had gotten...
This is it, isn't it? This is what we've been waiting for, isn't it? This is what you guys have been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for. The intimate piercing?
a body piercing.
Intimate piercing. The gooch is hard to keep clean.
Asking about his so-called intimate piercing. Marvin claimed that Christian had gotten a body piercing in his perineum, also known as a taint, which was the area of the body between a person's genital region and their anus. Chris seemingly saw this post and decided to address his taint piercing on Facebook the following day. I had something done to me that is radical, that I did for my lesbian soul. I got a new piercing on my taint on Monday the 15th, about where my clitoris would be if I was a woman.
Thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate
it. It is a short,
it.
steel straight piece with steel spheres, of which I refer to them as my unclit.
At
I'm
this
tending
point,
to its
I
cleaning
think we need
personally
to... So I think we need to start calling Chris with pronouns she, her. Are they going by she, her? Wait, is that what? Okay, today, right now, well, Gino doesn't really use their pronouns very often, actually. I'm so sorry. Where it says about where my clitoris would be if I was a woman, on your taint? On your... Do... That's not where the clitoris is.
Daily baths or showers, as well as cleaning the area with rubbing alcohol twice daily. I, Christian Weston Chandler, with no other outside opinions from anyone, have long been thinking about getting a piercing on my taint, with a steel sphere where my clitoris would be if I was born female, in my sole identity as a female and a lesbian, as a fair substitute for that, and to stimulate the woman's clitoris by scissoring.
Okay, also, I think right now we're going to refer to them as she, her. Alright, there you go. She, her. No, I'm sorry, I just sneezed. But...
years ago, after
if
watching
anybody
the
is
lesbian
wondering,
couple
that
tribbing
is
each
not where
other
the
in the
clitoris is,
softcore
thanks.
porn movie, The Key to Sex. And for those who don't know about tribbing, it is more commonly known
Thank
as
you.
scissoring. Tribadism is where one woman rubs her vulva against the other woman's vulva to stimulate each other's clitoris. In fact, there are clits that actually stick out, penetrating the labia and better stimulating the other clitoris. The female bonobo monkeys have long clits, and they trib other female bonobos a lot of the time. And to make sure everyone understands once and for all, I am a female lesbian soul trapped in a male body. Or to put it another way, I am a lesbian transgender. I'm
Oh, they
seriously
said
into
it.
women.
They are
Males
transgender.
offend
They
me.
said it.
Even
They're
my own penis
transgender.
totally grosses me out. I'm glad that I tuck it underneath my taint, so I do not have to look down at the ugly bulge. I have come out as the lesbian transgender
Alrighty,
that
they're
I
come
always
out.
have
Alright,
been
this
and
is
ever
she, her
will.
now.
And for every one of
She,
these
her.
sods who continue
Lily,
to
can you
mislabel
show me
me
where the
as a
clitoris is?
homosexual
Yeah, you
male
wanna
or
come
hint
over and
towards
find
anything
out?
of that even in distasteful jest, you all can kiss my vagina of my soul. Have a good day.
Yeah, but you all
At the
can kiss
bottom of
my
this
vagina.
post,
Oh,
he shared a link
okay,
to the
okay.
Tribadism page on Wikipedia.
I totally
the free
forgot that they
online
did this.
encyclopedia. Because the link's preview thumbnail included
I hate
illustrations of
y'all.
people
I
having
hate
sex,
y'all.
a troll reported Christian for sharing nudity on Facebook, though no action was ultimately taken against him. Members of the Quickie forums discussed Chris's unclit in great length, worrying about a possible infection which could lead to other health problems if not treated properly. It marked a high point of activity for the forums, and the thread discussing Chris's taint eventually reached 45 pages. Also on September 18th, Christian wrote a Facebook post after he had learned about the possible existence of haters of the LGBTQ community within the Human Rights Campaign. He asked for cyberbullies and internet trolls to stop what they are doing and shut down their hateful website for good, sharing 4 concept
They have 45
drawings for his
pages of taint
hypothetical
talk.
Trollbusters
I mean,
task
we're
force.
having a fucking 3-hour
2
one
days
right
later,
now.
he apologized
4
for an earlier
hours
post in which
probably.
he attempted to redefine the word gay and stated that he accepted the gays as people like any other person. In closing,
accept
he
the
also
gays as
apologized
people,
for
Jesus
past
fucking
comments he made,
Christ.
wherein he wished to turn gay people straight, conceding that it was wrong of him
Oh,
to think so.
okay, okay.
On the 20th, he listed both his 1997 Cadillac Seville and his mother's 1996 BMW Z3 up for sale on the online marketplace website, Craigslist.
What?
1996 BMW, both his conceding that it was wrong of him
What?
to think so. On the 20th, he listed both his 1997 Cadillac Seville and his mother's 1996 BMW Z3 up for sale. on
Barbara
the online
had a
marketplace
fucking
website,
BMW? Are you
Craigslist.
serious?
Chris aimed to sell his car for $5,000 and noted
You're
that
shitting
it needed
me.
extensive maintenance, including replacing the battery and mending a cracked engine block. The following day, he elaborated on his creative process when making the
Dude,
Sonic
fuck
medallions
Barbara.
for his buyers. Just to let everyone know why I estimate 2 weeks for a creation of a medal or more. First, I have to be in the mood and mindset for creation as best as I'm able, or otherwise not busy with live details or chores and errands. Then I have to mold them according to my own specifications, including being able to fit into the 3.5-inch square boxes with cotton puddings per box. Then they all have to air dry overnight. Then I paint the details, let that dry, and then use a permanent ink fine point marker to hand write
Oh,
my
thank you so much for
signature,
the biddies.
open
Appreciate it.
parentheses, C, close parentheses, and production number, followed by measuring the lengths of the neck straps from the
I
longer
see.
leather strips. Thread them through the rings of each metal as tie the two ends together. Then I print or photocopy the small square blank
I
certificates.
kind of-
fill them each
I
appropriately.
kind of
with
just
their
want to
respective
make
metal,
really
and then
crappy
laminate the
medals now.
certificates. And then there's the package
And-
wrapping,
and- yeah.
addressing, and shipping them out at my local USPS post office. Around then, I would add to the tracking numbers respectively as well. And with that, I'm making my promise now that from the first week's order amount, if over 30 medals, I will have them all ready to ship, and ship them all on Friday the 27th. At
I
around
mean,
the same
if he
time,
can do it, I
Christian
can
was
do it,
emailing
right?
Catherine about his plans for when
Can
they
I
had
have one if
sex.
I'm not getting my call?
He informed her of
Absolutely.
his
Layton,
efforts
you
in
can probably
designing
have
and testing
anything.
a strap-on-like device
Except for the
without
stuff that I
dildo
have to do
attached,
through like
so
third
that
party,
he could
like a
keep his
docky.
penis and
That I'm
testicles
sorry.
hidden as the pair performed tripodism.
Chelsea, thank
But
you
his
so
initial
much for
design
joining
failed
first
to
class. I
work
really
as
appreciate it.
intended
Thank you, thank
during
you.
testing.
Hopeful, thank
In
you
the
so much
next
for the
email,
biddies.
Christian
Lily is
shared
slowly
his
turning into
experiences with
quick.
trying out
I
the
sure
dildo
fucking
that
hope
came
not.
with the strap-on that he ordered. He tried to insert
Look,
it along with a washcloth. to
Good
clean
artist
out his
copy,
rectum,
great
but
artist
failed
steal,
to do
alright?
so.
But I'm not a fucking
Soon after,
jackass.
he tried inserting it into himself in different ways while in his bathtub.
Sorry. We're hello? You got hello? We have to listen about him inserting the fucking
Fruits in
dildo.
designing and testing a strap-on-like device without the dildo attached, so that he could keep his penis and testicles hidden as the pair performed tripodism. But his initial design failed to work as intended during testing. In the next email, Christian shared his experiences with trying out the dildo that came with a strap-on that he ordered. He tried to insert it along with a washcloth to clean out his rectum, but failed to do so. Soon after, he tried inserting it into himself in different ways while in his bathtub filled with water, but it merely caused him pain. He placed the dildo into a dresser drawer where he also stored his deflated woman's sex doll, which he hadn't used in months, since he
Wow.
felt that inanimate objects did not satisfy him as they did before. It was also possibly around this time that he replied to an email from Catherine concerning Chris's school papers that were stolen from his house and leaked onto the forums. He told her that he suspected the thief to have been a boy who lived across the street from him, who hated the Chandlers. He described an event during which the neighbor's cat attacked Chris and Barbara with its claws, so they called for animal control, who came to pick up the cat and euthanized it. Ever
Oh
since
my
then,
God.
Chris alleged that the boy, along with his grandfather, have been plotting against him and claimed that they had bred a snake which they released into their cement front porch through a hole they had made themselves to attack the Chandlers. In addition, he thought that they were responsible for several eggings of their property, and also for stealing Barbara's purse and a reproduction of a Salvador Dali painting.
Oh shit, fuck.
On September 23rd, Christian unveiled a new campaign on the
I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna mute my mic for a little bit, okay?
crowdfunding site, Kickstarter. In it, Chris asked for funds to build a Lego replica of his hypothetical Quickville shopping center, showing off a blueprint plan of the building he had made during his time in Piedmont, Virginia Community College. He wrote that he needed $5,000 in order to buy existing Lego sets, from which he would take necessary pieces in order to construct the shopping center. If backers pledged certain high amounts, they would get special rewards in return, as is customary on the website. However, all the pledged rewards consisted of sending the backers Lego-related merchandise, which was in violation of the terms of service of the website, which stated that the pledged gold rewards had to be original works made by the creator of the Kickstarter page. For the featured video to promote
Sorry,
the
no,
campaign,
I was
he
in
used
combat
his
with
Lego
myself.
Manchester High School video
Close
filmed in
about it is
October
now boarding. Welcome to
2013.
Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and
Chris
enjoyable
received
flight.
some attention for this update, and seemingly attracted willing backers who contributed small amounts for his project. As per the website's rules, backers had 24 hours to retract their bids with no
I'm
questions
fine.
asked.
It's okay.
Trolls
Thank you.
who used low-effort tactics, attempting to bother Chris and or echoed the actions of past trolls, who are known as weens, took advantage of this clause by donating large amounts to the fund.
Wait, what?
Campaign, he used his Lego Manchester High School video filmed in October 2013. Chris received some attention for this update, and seemingly attracted willing backers who contributed small amounts for his project. As per the website's rules, backers had 24 hours to retract their bids with no questions asked. Trolls who used low-effort tactics, attempting to bother Chris and/or echoed the actions of past trolls, who are known as weens, took advantage of this clause by donating large amounts to the fund before retracting their bids shortly after. Weens also backed the project using aliases, such as past troll Clyde Cash and Japanese video game developer Hideo Kojima. On September 24th, Chris notified his Facebook followers that he had bought a used car, a 2010 Ford Focus, after he was approved a loan, and complained about his newly acquired insurance payments. He pleaded for more people to buy his framed drawings on eBay, as at the moment, he did not have enough money to ship out his commissioned medallions. He soon after posted some details about the new purchase, revealing that it was his mother's idea to buy a new vehicle, specifically wanting one with an automatic transmission. She had her eyes on a van, while Chris wanted the more sporty Ford Focus. It appeared that they were also going to buy a van as well. As a result of possible delays in sending medallions to buyers, a few users decided to file complaints to Christian's eBay account, effectively freezing their payments. One of these individuals, who became referred to as Mr. Smith, received many angry private messages on eBay. Chris demanded that he remove the case against him since it risked putting his PayPal account in debt and would then have to pay overdraft fees. On the 26th, Chris informed his followers that he received more funds which enabled him to send out the medallions the following morning. He mentioned that he was still being troubled by Mr. Smith, exposing his real first name. He later posted one of his private messages to Mr. Smith on Facebook, asking people not to open any eBay cases against him. He also sent the same message to all individuals who had purchased a medallion from him on eBay. Soon, he updated
Do not
his
be
Facebook
so
post
damn
with a comment
impatient
stating
and
that he would
greedy.
ship out
Wow.
the medallions of Mr. Smith and another person who had made a claim against him within the next 5 days. He shared both of their full names, hometowns, and their
Dude, he doxed
ship
them?
out the medallion. Soon, he updated his Facebook post with a comment stating that he would ship out the medallions of Mr. Smith and another person who had made a claim against him
Oh, he
within the
doxed
next
them.
5 days.
Oh my god, that's awful.
He shared both of their full names, hometowns, and their eBay usernames, and branded them as bullies.
Oh
He
my
promptly
god.
deleted it, though other people screenshotted it before it disappeared. And as a result, Mr. Smith received one prank call to his home phone.
Yeah, but it's
In response,
I know
Mr. Smith
Zeru,
sent
but it
him a
just gets
heated
worse
eBay
and
message
worse.
saying that he would be reporting Chris to eBay because his private information was publicly showcased. Chris calmly apologized for trolling him and wrote that he would send out his medallion the following day. Chris asked him to stop
Dude.
the chaos, even though Mr. Smith claimed that he spent an hour with eBay customer support regarding the issue. On September 27th, he issued an apology on Facebook for naming the people who had
It
made
means
cases
nothing.
against
It means
him.
nothing.
He added that he was very stressed at the time. and still
Dude,
suffered from grief
it's
and
literally like, oh my god, every single time I'm stressed, I'm going to kill somebody. Thanks.
stress
Sorry,
that he
I
feared
was
could
just
cause
super
him to
stressed.
have a heart attack or a stroke. He
Oh
admitted
my
that it was wrong of
god.
him.
It was either them or me, okay? Either they were gonna die or I was gonna die. So every single time I'm stressed, I kind of just like, yeah, really.
To do that, and wished that people could forgive and forget his actions.
Are you
Chris wrote
fucking
to Mr. Smith.
Are you serious? And I am very truly sorry for doing that, but I had deleted shortly after, and yet it wasn't quick enough for the real trolls and cyberbullies to screen cap it and forcing it against me into even more stress and trouble. Can't we just forgive and forget? Or are the lot of you so corrupted that you have lost all feeling in your hearts and so to shut the fuck up? Good
To
grief.
do that, and wished that people could forgive and forget his actions. Chris wrote to Mr. Smith that he was not only torturing an autistic individual by keeping his claim active, but also a lesbian and a transgender. He
Wow.
threatened to inform the HRC and autism facility.
For real, this is the reason that there's such like shit stereotypes for the longest time about both communities. Seriously.
About his bullying and abuse. He pleaded for the
Where do
attacks
we
to stop
pronoun
since his
switch?
medallion had
When
already been
Gino
shipped.
pronoun switches,
The
we
next
pronoun
day,
switch. Like
Chris
when
told his
I think
followers
when
that he
I
sent
think
out over
Christian
10
comes out as
medallions
Christine.
In addition to working on more commissions overnight.
But I mean,
He stated that
I'm
making
trying to say
claims
they
against
them
him would not
now.
make Chris produce the merchandise any faster, and would only be a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. Also on that day, Christian emailed one Shayna Cohen, a troll playing the part of Catherine's friend. He asked her about her current condition after attending a bachelorette party, with Shayna informing him that after the party, she went to spend some time with one of the groomsmen, Colin, and that she still had her phone turned off. Christian replied,
Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, right? Because it's already out there, all right? So she, her, they, them.
stating that even though he
All right.
acknowledged that they were in
If
an open
you
relationship,
like
he felt
accidentally
uneasy about
call
Catherine
he him
breaking up with him
because
of Colin.
Gino keeps saying
Since
he
missed her
him, I'm not
greatly,
going to
he
like
decided
ban
to send
you,
her a
all
text
right?
message.
But please
Shayna
try your
told him
best,
that he
they,
didn't have
them.
to worry about Colin being inappropriate with her because he was a nice guy who came from a wealthy family, which only upset Chris more since he was most concerned about finances being the cause of their breakup.
It's
On
okay.
September
There's
29th,
some people that
Shayna
do, and I
emailed Colin
understand.
about what he had been doing with Catherine after finding
Wait,
out.
who is this? Who is this? Hold on.
Also on
Hold on.
that day, Christian emailed one Shayna Cohen, a troll playing the part of Catherine's friend.
Oh,
He
I
asked
see.
her about her current condition after attending a bachelorette party, with Shayna informing him that after the party, she went to spend some time with one of the groomsmen, Colin, and that she still had her phone turned off. Christian replied, stating that even though he acknowledged that they were in an open relationship, he felt uneasy about Catherine breaking up with him because of Colin. Since he missed her greatly, he decided to send her a text message. Shayna told him that he didn't have to worry about Colin being inappropriate with her because he was a nice guy who came from a wealthy family, which only upset Chris more since he was most concerned about finances being the cause of their breakup. On September 29th,
Ooh.
Shayna emailed Colin about what he had been doing with Catherine after finding out that she would spend the next few days in New York City. She also sent a copy of the email to Catherine and also to Christian, allegedly by accident, apologizing for the mistake in a follow-up email. Chris told her that he promised not to message Colin and asked if it was possible if Shayna could tell Colin to be repellent towards Catherine, since Chris worried so much about their relationship. Not long after, he rescinded his promise and decided to write Colin an email.
Jesus
You may
fucking
or may
Christ.
not
This
have heard of
literally
me
means,
from
oh my
Catherine,
god.
or you don't
Quick,
know me,
are you
but
serious?
Shayna and Rebecca know me. I'm Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia, artist, crafter, creator of Sonichu and Rosechu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon, and my city of Quickville,
Oh
Virginia,
my
USA,
god.
with the comic book series, Websites Lost to Cyberbullies. I'm very famous worldwide for good and bad. Anyway, Catherine and I have been getting on knowing each other, growing mutual deep emotions and fondness with mutual care and respect for over a month now. Recent events have her feeling off, and I really wish for her and mine relationship to be forever lasting. Your possible flirtatious actions and wealthy tricks with deceptions are not helpful
Wealthy
in this
tricks
situation,
with
as I have a lot of worry and
deceptions.
care and respect for her very much. Not only that, but I fully support her for the orientation she is, as well as the sweetest, kindest, and most true and pure soul that she is. I can only imagine that your
Wow.
cold, money-filled blue
Wow.
blood will not satisfy or fulfill her emotional needs. She and I are a great...
You guys, we're so lucky. We're so lucky that only poor people can have true love. Sorry.
95+% match from over the 1,000 questions we both have answered on our OkCupid profiles.
If any of you
never
can
top
actually
that.
pay your bills,
If you
like
have
you're
any
already
shred
too
of a
wealthy
heart
for
or
me. I don't know what to
respect
tell
as a human
you.
being, I would deeply appreciate it if you would be repellent to Catherine and encourage her to stay with the one who can emotionally support her fully and utmost. Me. Thank you, and I will wish you a good and safe day for now.
Oh my god, look at this thread! This thread! Oh my god, thank you, and I will wish you a good and safe day. For now.
Colin sent a reply, taking his words as a veiled threat, and was not impressed with his attitude. Chris apologized for sounding threatening and told him that she was his sweetheart and feared that Colin was a women heartbreaking playboy with no regard for her, and demanded that he tell him and Shayna what he had been doing with Catherine. Colin wrote that if he wanted to talk to her, he should do so himself, since he was not Chris's messenger. Meanwhile,
fair,
he
that's
notified
fair.
Shayna of their interactions. She said that Colin was pissed at her for mistakenly sending that email to Chris, thusly revealing Colin's email address. He was equally pissed off with Chris for continuously bothering him and sending him threats. Christian royally apologized for his actions, debating whether his heart was in the right place or if he was dumb and retarded. At around the same time, Kickstarter notified Christian that his campaign did not meet their criteria, stating that his page would be suspended in 48 hours.
Nice.
He acknowledged that the issue was with the pledge goal rewards being seen as resold merchandise, and would instead consider custom engraving Lego bricks for anyone who donated $50 or more, or having their name placed on bricks in the final Quickville shopping center model. Ultimately, he abandoned the Kickstarter and his project, as his last recorded login to the site was on October 4th, 2014. By the end of September, the first batch of medallions got delivered to their owners, some of whom chose to share what they received on the Quickie forums. They all featured miniature certificates of authenticity with handwritten signatures, dates of completion, and individual numbers for each medallion issued. Medallion number 19, however, the one made for Mr. Smith, was made differently. Sonichu's eyes were colored orange-red, rather than white. He had a frown instead of a smile, and his eyebrows were angled at a scornful angle.
Oh my
Furthermore,
God.
his certificate of authenticity had significant ink smudging on it. Mr. Smith was personally rather amused by this delivery, but decided to use the opportunity to further antagonize Chris by making another claim against him on eBay, stating that the product he received was not what he had purchased. Chris wrote back, "I did not send you the wrong medallion. I purposely molded, drew, and colored it to be angry at you for your constant stubborn attitude and bullying. And you are certainly bucking up to be worthy of my own anger as well. Accurate item. Made custom just for you, Smith." He also shared on Facebook the reasoning behind the existence of the angry-faced Sonichu medallion. While Christian's efforts at using his own infamy to generate extra income seemed like a wise idea, his execution of it had many faults, which included a failure to keep up with demands, and a pricing plan which reflected his perceived infamous reputation. In his struggles to help his family's financial situation, he was faced with some difficult truths about life, accountability, and responsibility.
My question now is pretty much like, so did eBay like give him back his money or what? I just, honestly, like, you could definitely get that. You definitely could. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. My name is Lilybelle. I'd love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. I am raising money for my very, very good friend and the backbone of my community, Leighton. Just to help him out with a new setup. I have goals for it, and we're really excited. So please check it out if you, blah, blah. Thank you very much for checking it out. So we have 14 days left on it.
What made him this way?
This fly is somewhere, I know it.
What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Good night, Bled. Thank you very much. Rest well. Pause and kill it? I mean, I don't know where it is. I just know that it's still alive, and that bothers me.
On October 1st, 2014, Christian made an angry Facebook post directed at all the employees of Sega, enraged by the redesign of the character Sonic the Hedgehog on the new video game and animated series,
Oh,
Sonic Boom.
you're angry,
Sonic's
Boo.
arms are not blue! You all continue to make me most angry with this most criminal of changes in history ever! You either recall everything of the new Sonic Boom right now, or I will seriously not rip his arms off, and seriously will watch you all at Sega die from this heinous of crimes ever!
Hey, you remember when people got pissed off at Nike for something, and then they all like threw their like Nike merch into a fire? Yeah, Chris pioneered that.
He attached 2 photos of himself pulling at the arms of the aforementioned miscolored arm Sonic plush doll, which he had purchased himself, explaining in the post's comment section that he fixed the arm color from blue to the previous standard beige, using Crayola Model Magic clay. Meanwhile, he continued to inquire about his troublesome girlfriend, Catherine, with her fictitious friend, Shayna, via email, feeling increasingly worried about their relationship ever since she supposedly began spending time with another man. Colin. Catherine eventually replied to
I
him,
thought they
letting
said that
him
they
know
broke
that
up.
nothing happened between the two, and that she felt doubtful about Chris's ability to handle their open relationship if he became so uncomfortable at the thought of her spending time with another man. Shayna was pleased to hear that they were talking again, and revealed that she and Catherine were discussing costume ideas for Halloween. Chris said that they had planned to dress up together in a lesbians through time costume concept, while Shayna said that Catherine was more interested in the Catwoman/dominatrix theme. The next day, Shayna told him that she had already planned to dress up as a dominatrix with Colin acting as her slave, which made Shayna uneasy since he was black. Christian was surprised by the
That's
revelation
weird.
of his race, to which she replied by sending him an alleged photo of Colin while on a business trip in China. In response, Chris wanted to convince him of the importance for men to wear bras and to not walk around in public while shirtless, sharing with him his Braziers for Males Facebook page, which Colin failed to take seriously. He tried to make Shayna talk some reason into him, but she too failed to understand the reasoning behind Chris's logic. He replied to her with a heated email. "You don't get why males should be top covered? Well, for one thing, I find their breasts simply horrific and vulgar, and the nipples do not help them either. Second, a lot of males are going to end up with drooping B-cup or bigger breasts anyway.
Sounds like a you problem.
Would you want those things flopping all about while they're topless? I would not. Black! Third, there is a major thing called modesty. Not many people like show-offs. Ugh! Super seriously,
Show-offs.
those ugly, offensive, vulgar topless hides just give me really bad shivers and quakes, near enough to cause a freaking seizure.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? How much worse is he going to like? He literally, oh my god, I can't stand it. Whenever I see a male breast, I just, like it's so bad. It's so bad. Like there's real people who have actual fucking seizures. Oh my god. And the crazy thing is this too. He says they're ugly, offensive, and vulgar, but at the same time, he says not many people like show-offs. It's like, okay, if they're ugly and vulgar, what would we be showing off, dumbass?
Vertical bar, open parentheses. Males must be top covered. Sent from my iPhone. Stay
Dude.
safe. Christian W. Chandler.
Hopeful, thank you so much for the biddies. Really
He soon
appreciate
after
it.
apologized for his temper, stating that he was stressed at the time because he thought that both he and Catherine were not ready to have sex with other people before each other, when in fact, she was. He also explained that their open relationship was his idea, which he believed could give her the freedom to explore her bisexuality. He was beginning to accept the idea of Colin making advances towards Catherine if they were consensual, and if he kept her safe. He felt very conflicted, however, when he found out that she was not keen on his cause to make all males wear bras. In response, he asked Shayna to conduct a poll with a desired sample size of over 1 million people to find out how many of them were offended by the sight of male breasts.
Wow.
If more than half disagreed with him, then he pledged to close his Facebook page and
Wow.
reprogram his mind to become more tolerant of them.
Reprogram my
again,
mind.
Colin was
Reprogram.
laughing
Okay, so that already is something great. Something great. Knowing full well, yeah, he can change. He can choose to change as a person. He can choose to accept change as a person. But really, no. Really, no. Really, he can't. Right? Right? That's like him really saying, okay, I can choose to just like things. You know what I mean? But then any single time it becomes an inconvenience to me, I'm sorry. This is my personality. I can't change. Fucking jackass. Zara, thank you so much for Fix Your Darn Posture. And here you go with the swallow noises. Excuse me. Micah Mallow is
At
now
his
boarding.
cause,
Welcome to
and
Lilybelle
wrote
Airlines. Hope
of
you have a
the many
safe and enjoyable
occasions during
flight.
which he witnessed shirtless men and became horrified by the sight. On October 4th, after Colin theorized that Chris hated the sight of male breasts because of repressed sexual urges and suggested that
Chris operates not even on instinct of the now. Chris literally operates on instinct of whatever he likes, of whatever they choose. I mean, dude.
he would satisfy Catherine instead. Chris decided to block him and wished him the hell into misfortune. He then messaged Catherine, stating that he would not stop Colin from doing anything with her. but still warned her about him because he did not take Chris seriously and continually laughed at his concept of brasiers for males. Shayna then forwarded to Chris an email she received from Colin, who wrote that he felt Christian was significantly overweight, judging from his Facebook photos, and thought that his hatred for male breasts
Colin's
was a
not
projection
real,
of
is
his
it?
own insecurities about his body. Colin offered to help him
Like,
by
Colin's
improving
not-
his
like,
diet
Colin's a troll
and joining
too,
him
right?
at the gym to possibly acquire muscles almost as defined as his own, which were apparently well appreciated by Catherine. After reading his response, Christian decided to unblock him. He appreciated the gesture to help him with his weight loss, but took offense at Colin calling him fat. Later that day, Chris made a remorseful post addressing his girlfriend and Colin. He
Did
apologized
Lily
to
ever
him
think
for
she'd be
comparing
streaming
him
about
with a
bras for
rapist
men?
and for
No, but
calling
I'm
him
not
a
surprised that
womanizer.
I am. Like,
He
it's
also
not.
said sorry to Shayna for getting her involved
mean?
in his dispute, and thanked Catherine for continuing to support him as he continued to learn how to act in an open relationship. He acknowledged that the mix CD he had made for her had leaked onto the Quickie forums, and assumed that it had been stolen from her. He asked whoever had it to return it to his home address. In addition, he
Yeah,
attached a link
yeah,
to a
like,
YouTube
if it
video he
happens, it
made in which
happens.
he
I'm not really
expresses the
that
same
surprised it
sentiment
did.
as his written post.
Even though I didn't originally think of it.
Rockersville,
Oh my
Virginia.
goodness, this is like his
I'm
first video in
recording
a
this
while.
video because I have apologies to make. I want to apologize to Shayna, who was a good friend of mine, but not my girlfriend. Been helping me out in relaying details and whatnot amongst my
The music?
sweetheart, another one of my gal pals, and new man of the hour. His name is Colin.
James, thank you so much for the support
but
and
my
the good
sweetheart,
vibes. Thank you, I appreciate
everyone I
it.
know her by now who knows me, because they found the CD I gave her. Yeah, her name is Catherine. So, yeah, with that, I would really appreciate having the CD sent back to me, and I'll make sure she gets it, because it's the master copy, as well as the master print and handwriting in there. So I really would appreciate getting that back. Anyway, I've royally screwed up here because while Catherine was in New York recently,
Well, no, it's because he thinks the album was stolen from him.
Colin asked her and Shayna to go out for a sailboat ride. Shayna couldn't make it, but Catherine went. They had a good time they had fun time on the boat. Nothing else happened. Colin treated her with respect, and I'm guessing kept his distance, but definitely respected my sweet.
Yeah, actually, it's the same tint of color or discolor that they had in their old room, but this is completely different and new.
Sweetheart. And
The jaundice
she's
filter.
been going through a lot as well. She needed this good time as well to get away from the bad things of what that's bothering her. It's relevant to her father. That's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, Catherine, you mean the world to me, sweetheart. You really
That's
do.
not the first time I've heard that.
I've been going under a lot of my own stresses lately.
Oh, it ends up always about you. Always about you. Literally couldn't have one apology video where they don't. Oh my god! And I miss my father every day. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You literally sold every single thing that he asked for you not to. Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm very sorry for all the mistakes I made. I can't stop loving you deep within my heart. I don't know all the
Pardon me, I
lyrics.
sneezed. Hi Ella, hi.
So I'll just sing from the bottom
you.
of my
How can you watch all of these
heart and the
documents?
depths
You deserve more credit. Thank you,
of
thank you.
my
I appreciate it. And
soul.
thank you for the blessies. Thank you. It's okay. I only cry myself to sleep all the time. It's normal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I love you.
Oh.
Not long
God.
after the video was uploaded,
I'm gonna say it right now, though. That was not the cringiest I love you that I got from Chris. Yeah. There's definitely been worse I love yous that I've gotten from Chris.
Christian resumed communication with Colin. The preceding messages are unknown, but in the first week of October, the pair moved on to discussing Chris's criminal history, with Chris telling him about the times
Actually,
he had been
real talk,
arrested
did you test
and that he and
positive
his
for
mother
the
were on
poofs
probation
since
until next
you're
June.
with someone who did?
unt-
Wait, who was I with that did? Oh, if you're talking about my mother, yeah, no, I haven't seen my mother in a while. A new CPU turnaround time is due to having to get a PayPal, MasterCard, debit card to buy the. Congratulations, Snake. Good luck. Congratulations. How's Mama doing, by the way? Mama's. Ooh, actually, what day is it today? Is today Wednesday? Oh, today's Wednesday. So Mama has an appointment tomorrow to go see the doctor to see if it see if she still has it. Oh shit, I totally forgot. Yeah, totally forgot to mention. Grandma has it, by the way. And the most amazing part was that I called Mom. Mom called me to say, "Hey, I called Mom." And Mom was like, "Yeah, I have COVID." And she didn't mention that my grandmother had COVID until like 3 days ago when my fucking roomie was like, "Oh yeah, doesn't it, like, it's, how's your mom doing? I think your grandma has it or whatever." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, so my roommate found out before I did. Yeah, so I don't know how grandma is right now. Hopefully they're okay. Hibiki still tests negative, so that's good. So we'll see. Was your grandma vaccinated? Yeah, my entire family is vaccinated. Atlas, thank you so much. Thank you for continuing your first class. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I graduated college this year. Congratulations on graduating college. That is a hard thing to do. Hibiki too strong for COVID? Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, I can't remember if my mom said whether or not my dad got tested for it. But yeah, no, I haven't seen them because I've been busy. What was I saying? Oh, I've been busy at home, like, recording for the subathon, so I haven't seen them for a while.
Till which time they were convicted felons. He then provided
Just don't catch
definitions for
COVID,
two of
forehead.
his
You
unique
right.
terms
You
relevant
right.
to the subject. Jerkops, meaning police officers who abused their power to cause more evil, and managerks, managers of establishments who punished the innocent while bored or evil. He recommended that Colin visit the troll-created Quickie in order to find out more about his past. Colin was surprised by his felony charge and recommended that he tell Catherine about his arrests. He further suggested against using made-up words like managerk and jerkop because it made him seem foolish and less credible. In the next email, Chris wrote in detail of his troubles concerning the game place and its manager, Michael Snyder. He claimed that Snyder had hired people to act as witnesses from the store next door, and merely kicked the front fender of their car twice and faked his falls. With the conclusion of their trial, Chris stated that the manager received no compensation for his setup. He then elaborated on his earlier solicitation charge, which came about as a result of his use of the attraction sign to attract possible female partners. After visiting
Percy, so nice to see you. It's been a bit. How are you? And also, Nikoni. I don't remember the rest of the words, but Nikoni. Yeah.
the Quickie and reading
You're
the
still waiting
official
on your
police
second
records,
jab. Good luck.
Colin was
Hope
disturbed
you
to
do
find
okay.
out that as opposed to what Christian
know,
told him,
exactly.
he and his mother had run over Snyder with their car, and that Barbara had also assaulted a police officer. He decided to send a copy of his email to Catherine to show her how troubling his behavior was. Chris replied, writing that
What's
he
up,
told his
Misty
mother
bro?
about
Hope you've been
Colin's
doing
inquiries into
good.
their court case. And
I haven't
involvement
been
in his
called
romantic-
bro. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I haven't been called bro in a long time. So thanks for calling me bro. That's kind of funny. Hope you've been doing good. I've been trying my fucking best, you know.
relationship. She handwrote
Yes,
a
sir.
note addressed to Colin.
I call you bro
Colin,
all the time.
what is between
Plug
my
it, you
son
don't even
and
call
Katie
me.
is none of your damn business. Shut or
Ramses, you don't even say hi to me when I
trying
come
to tear
on.
down someone you
When I
can't
go
be
inside of the
face-to-face.
fucking
Our
Discord,
business
you
is
just
none
wait
of
until other
yours.
people say hi.
You live in hell.
And then you say,
You
oh,
will suffer for
somebody
the
finally
attacks
said
of
hi.
my
You still
son.
don't even say hi to me,
Mrs.
bro.
C. Christian also transcribed Barbara's message in his email, though he altered her words to add more emphasis on his involvement with Catherine. Colin then sent an email accusing Chris of hiding behind his mother.
It's true,
Chris
though.
retorted that he was simply honoring her wishes to let him know how she felt about him, after Christian admittedly revealed private information to him by mistake. He stressed that all that was written about him on
By
the wiki
mistake,
was ancient
sure, Chris.
history, and was upset that Colin shared that old info with Catherine, thusly hurting her. Chris found him to be an untrustworthy individual, wished him to rot in his own hell, and wrote him a random Axis humor poem. Alright, I'm going to fart on your head. My name's not Fred. Don't wet the bed. Is your face feeling red? You have bad street cred. Has your family been fed? We've got a lawn to mow and shred. This pencil has lead. The patient has bled. Stay out of my shed. Don't break the bed. For your crimes have you pled.
I'm sorry. I have to take this. I have to take this and then I have to record it. I most definitely have to record it. Are you fucking kidding me? I have to put this on music and record it. It has to be done. Look at this.
The book has been read. I fear where to tread. Lord Zed. The lesbians have been wed. The world is corrupted. My bear likes to be called Ted. Hasn't enough been said. Oh look, it's Ed. Your conscience and mentality is limited. You do not know everything of the world, and perfection of anything is only a grand illusion in your head.
Wow, wow.
Colin did not like the poem, and felt that its stupidity further proved that Chris did not have the emotional maturity to be in an adult relationship, and hinted that Catherine may have lost romantic interest in him. In response, Chris took responsibility for his mistakes, but stated that Colin was also to blame for the chaos. He said that Colin needed more growing up to do, since, unlike Chris, he did not have to work to overcome his autism, nor did he spend a night in jail worrying about the safety of his mother, or get beaten up by police officers and managers.
Oh my god, Mindy's
Colin
so
was not
good.
impressed
Mindy's
with
so
Christian's
good.
defense, stating that other people with autism have achieved more than he did. This is the last known email correspondence between Colin and Chris. Meanwhile, Christian continued to post updates about continuing to make and send out more Sonichu medallions for willing buyers on eBay. By the end of the first week of October, he had received close to 80 new medallion purchases. Privately, Christian tried to make a deal with Mr. Smith, the person who received his angry-eyed Sonichu medallion. He suggested that he could make another standard-looking
it's supposed to
medallion
be
for
Snyder,
Mr. Smith
yeah.
free of charge, in order to convince him to drop the case against him for sending a medallion which was not as described. Mr. Smith later received the replacement, which was made like all the others, but its nose had broken off during delivery. He then requested that Chris draw him a picture featuring Sonichu and Mr. Smith himself, so that he could stop his complaints about Chris revealing his personal information on the internet. He provided 2 photos of himself for Christian's reference. On October 9th,
Wait, who is
Chris
this?
shared on
Who is this?
others, but its nose had broken off during delivery. He then requested that Chris draw him a picture featuring Sonichu and Mr. Smith
Is that
himself,
actually their
so that he could
picture,
stop his
though?
complaints about Chris revealing his personal information on the internet.
Oh.
He provided 2 photos of himself for Christian's reference.
Oh,
On October
okay.
9th, Chris shared on Facebook that he owed eBay $300 in fees for listing his items, and demanded that people buy his original drawings still up for sale. He then posted a picture of his
Shouldn't you
mother's
be able to
BMW,
get that
which was
fee
still up
from
for sale
your
only for a
actual
price
payments,
of
though?
$15,000. Willing buyers could call Barbara's phone via the phone number Chris listed on his post. The next day, Christian called Colin's phone at around midnight, but he didn't pick up. On the day after,
Dude,
they exchanged a long text message
stop.
conversation. Colin let him know that he didn't answer his phone because he called when he and Catherine were in bed. Chris said that his call and urge to leave a voicemail was an impulse by their friend. He then told Colin to get on his motorcycle and join his bully brothers at the bar in the desert and get stung by a scorpion. Colin did not understand his message and called him a child. Chris then informed him that he was on his way to a showing of the documentary film Wish Me Away, which focused on LGBT themes, and expected to meet up with many other lesbians like him in attendance. Colin did not acknowledge him as a lesbian, since he possessed a penis, to which Chris replied, "My lesbian soul links better to them, and the ugly growth is easy to conceal under my skin, and satisfactory attributism is easy, with a piercing on my taint where my clit is, city boy."
City boy!
rebutted.
City boy!
"You don't have a clit, you have a penis! Good luck trying to hide it if you ever manage to get some lesbian interested in having sex with you."
Okay,
Christian
bye,
messaged
Percy. Have a good lurk. Thank
Tucking
you.
it in is easy with an empty strap-on, no dildo. The sphere makes up for the faults of this ill-damned gender I was forced to be born to. Maybe I'll lend the dildo to you, so you can shove it up yours. And, by the way, among which, you give the males a most terrible and horrible name in your behavior. Most uncouth. You have no soul, Colin. You are shallow, and your forehead is so bald, the sun could reflect off of it and blind everyone in its shaded brown light. Blinded by poo light. Colin replied that he would let Catherine use the strap-on dildo on him. In response, Christian
What
said
the fuck
that he
did
would
I
let
just
her do that
enter?
to him also. Colin then wrote that he received his
Christian,
doctorate
a
from
comprehensive
Oxford
history, part
University,
42.
with Chris replying that he maintained honor roll throughout middle school and high school, and received a degree in
Shut the fuck
computer-aided
up.
drafting and design. He called Colin a bully and hurled insults at him in order to catch up. Chris also claimed that he was neither racist nor a bigot, and listed off Bill Cosby as a black entertainer who he liked. He then named other male entertainers such as Frank Sinatra.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. God!
Bing Crosby, Jerry Seinfeld, and Kelsey Grammer, who he considered as among the 1% of males who were decent and respectable. Chris proceeded to list off
That aged really well. That he called Bill Cosby among Gene Kelly, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Jerry Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Kelsey Grammer, and Red Skelton as the few 1% of the males who were actually decent and respectable.
several female entertainers he enjoyed, including Britney Spears, Lucille Ball, and Pamela Anderson. He declared Colin as one of the 99% of males who are phony, argumentative, compassionless, and trolling stupid. He confessed that he hated to have been born a male and wanted to get an organ sex change
Hey, he likes
operation
Tara
after the
Strong
birth of
again.
his child, and would even enlarge his breasts. Chris then revealed that his mother was a breast cancer survivor. The next morning, Christian called Catherine at 3:50 a.m. At around midday, Colin began text messaging him again, complaining about being woken up. He let Chris know that she did not appreciate his comments concerning the poo-colored glare glinting off his shaven head. Chris eventually responded to his messages over 6 hours later, refuting claims that he was a racist. Colin thought otherwise. Chris rebutted, stating that if he were truly a racist, he would have called Colin by the N-word, a word he claimed he never used. They proceeded to insult each other and defend themselves. Colin asked if Christian became a male lesbian because of his small penis, with Chris responding that his ugly growth could extend up to 7 inches, and could even stretch it and shove it up his anus. Colin doubted that any
Why do
lesbians
you
would
care
be interested in him
so
since he had a
much
penis. But
about
Chris wrote that he had
the
a lesbian
length of
friend
your
who he was
penis
interested in asking out
if
for
you
casual
specifically
conversations
hate it?
and then possible tributism. He threatened to show his and Colin's
Oh
texts
no,
to
Lily's
the mutual
contracted
friend,
them.
Shayna, but Colin told him that Catherine told her to stay out of their dispute. On October 13th, Christian revealed on Facebook that he realized that he owed eBay money because he made a lot of sales in the past month, and asked for some to contribute to sales amounting to $150 to keep him from going in debt.
You dumbass! It's literally a percentage of the sales that you make. So even, what the fuck? What? Okay.
His request was soon fulfilled by an unknown individual. The next day, he posted that he shipped out the majority of his orders, and even though he had still more to make, he would give himself a break the next few days. Also, under the suggestion of frequent Facebook commenter and financial contributor Kenneth Engelhart, he offered to make a wider selection of custom medallions, such as ones depicting Sonichu and Rostu's children, Robbie, Sarah, and Christine, or an equality symbol. On October 16th, he shared an article from the magazine
Same.
Elephant Journal, in which he learned that having sex might prevent cancer. 2 days later, he wished his Facebook friends and followers a happy Halloween and asked if anyone knew of any Halloween parties in the Charlottesville area. He also attached a photo of a My Little Pony character he made out of Legos. On October 19th,
The
Christian
historian.
wrote a post on his
Not
Prisoners from
a
Mail's
lawyer.
Facebook page.
We do have Zula. Where
I was
is
thinking
Zula?
more about modesty
I saw.
amongst the
Does
common
Zula
male.
not want to be
Besides
here
the
anymore?
fact that their top portions should
I
still
miss
be
them.
covered to less offend those, including myself, who feel and have been feeling offended with topless male nudity. There is another amongst the common male that should still be considered more concealed from those sensitive to them as well: the bulge. The bulge definitely remains obvious, even regardless of what kind of pants they wear. Even opaque leggings alone would not suffice to keep that covered up. But I have found in my own personal expression of my lesbian transgender sexuality that leggings and skirts together can better conceal the bulge. The skirt is more loose outwardly, so even if it becomes aroused, to use the term loosely, the bulge becomes less obvious to tell. Also, I like to hide my long, ugly growth underneath my taint, tucked between the skin and my underwear. This also helps in better being able to look down and not have to look at the darn thing. I am not saying males have to wear skirts and leggings, but in the name of modesty, it would be beneficial. And y'all will be able to better feel the breeze of the air on your legs and lower region, which is good. And with the light chill getting there, y'all may find better seed population growth there as well. Again, using the term loosely. So, take a page from my book of life for your consideration. Skirts and leggings for better modesty. Males do not have to be such offensive show-offs. That is so stereotypical of them to be show-offs. Prove yourself not stereotypical and more modest. Have a
I really don't mind quote-unquote stereotypical people either. Just stop being. Just
good and safe day.
don't be a jackass. God
He
damn
then
it.
shared a photo of himself wearing a skirt to demonstrate his methodology.
Hopeful, thank you so much for the
2
videos. Really
days later,
appreciate it.
he expressed his surprise
Lily,
at finding
please
out
accept
that
my
due
seed
to recent
population
negative
growth. I'll
ratings on his
consider it.
eBay account, Chris's selling status was rated as below standard, and as a consequence, his recent transactions were being withheld by eBay, preventing him from using his earnings to ship out more commissions. He later notified his followers that he spent 2 hours waiting for an eBay customer support representative to answer his call regarding his status. The next day, he notified
Exactly,
on Facebook
Velvet.
that the matter had been sorted out,
Shut up.
and
Just
asked
shut up.
that people not be defrayed from ordering by his inconveniences. It was around this time that Mr. Smith received the drawing he asked for from Chris, which included a bemused-looking Sonichu pointing at a depiction of himself, telling him, "You just couldn't let up and be patient, could you, Mr. Smith?"
Wow.
In addition, the background included an ice bucket over the door, intended to be opened by Mr. Smith, and a painting of a sinking tugboat on
Dude,
the wall.
Are you serious?
He was apparently not amused by this illustration, which convinced Chris to make a brief YouTube video apologizing to him.
To Mr. Smith, I'm very sorry about sending you the medallion with the
Yeah,
angry
tugboat.
face.
Tugboat.
And I should have just treated you like the other customers and given you the original face in the first place. Well, you did get that, the second one, and I apologize for drawing with the want of dropping a bucket of ice on your head. Because you sent my finances down the drain there. Like a sinking ship. Anyway, yeah, I'm very sorry.
Are you? Are you?
I'm hurting. It hurts. It really
I
hurts.
don't care.
A lot hurts.
I don't care about you.
Goddamn stress of life.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh darn it. Oh fuck. Oh, the horror. The tragedy.
He soon after removed the video, though trolls managed to download it in time and re-uploaded it onto
Hi,
YouTube.
Atlas. Yes, you joined
Privately,
back on this.
Mr. Smith told him that he did not believe that his apology was genuine, since he was not wearing his Sonichu medallion. Chris replied,
Careful, lest you
"I
become
am
a
for
troll
real,
yourself.
and I do not have to wear my medallion to prove myself.
I've
done more than your money's worth for you. I am the real
You
Christian
know what?
Messi-"
This is the thing. I can never consider myself a troll because I have never gone out of my way to go and specifically make them do more embarrassing and troublesome things. But I most definitely am out here to mock their entitlement and their continuous choice to be a bad person.
Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia, and you can tell best who I am from my face. I am sick
Oh,
of
you're
kissing your
joking.
pitiful
I mean, I'm
ass.
still out there.
Now,
I'm gonna say it
you
right
can kiss my
there.
cooch. On October
I'm gonna really
25th,
say it anyways.
Christian learned about the controversial
Lily
video
out
game
here to
related
get
topic
angry.
known as
I
Gamergate,
just-
which he interpreted as a misogynistic viewpoint against women developing or playing video games. He was against that stance, confessing that he liked to portray himself with a female avatar while playing games, and asked for the misogyny and cyberbullying to stop. He shared screenshots of some of the custom-made
No.
in-game characters he created to represent himself. Soon after, he made another Facebook post, pleading for a cure for autism to be found, sharing stills of himself fighting a personification of autism in the Nintendo 3DS game Super Smash Bros. 2 days later, he learned that Dr. Temple Grandin, prominent proponent for the humane treatment of livestock and also autism spokesperson, would be coming to Virginia to speak at a conference regarding autism. He wished to attend the event and try to meet her as well if he had enough money. He eventually declared that he could not afford to go to the conference. On the 28th, he proclaimed eBay as a terrible website for placing vulgar labels such as below standard on sellers and withholding funds from entering sellers' PayPal accounts, giving them a rating of only half a star out of 5. On Halloween night,
I
after
wonder fucking
encouragement
why.
from Renee, a troll posing as a friend of Catherine and Colin, Christian dressed up in the 70s lesbian-esque outfit and went to a costume party and show featuring numerous
What? Wait, is that what Gino said? Did Gino just say this outfit was lesbian-esque? Like what? Oh. Okay, sorry. Christian said that.
Chris later commented that he enjoyed the Impulse Gay Social Club, a gay nightclub. Chris later commented that he
Because I was
enjoyed
like,
the
what the
show,
fuck?
but complained
Gino?
that the speakers
Gino?
at the venue were
Then
too
I
loud,
realized Christian
thus
said
they given
that.
the gay club a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. On November 5th, Null, the owner
I
of the
thought you
Cookie
said
Forums,
you
made public that he was to
hated
shut
gay
down a
people.
private discussion board that could only have been accessed by a select few people, a board which led to more trolling and interference in Chris's life. He censored all names pertinent to the discussion, but made it clear for the first time to the wider community that all the gal pals who communicated with Christian in 2013 were trolls pretending to be his former high school classmates, and inferred that Catherine, Chris's then mysterious girlfriend, was also a troll. Null felt guilty that all the people Christian knew in his life, be they friends or foes, were all users of the forums, and called for anyone who wanted to contact Chris to reconsider their actions, as he was visibly drained of energy and enthusiasm, and said that further trolling would be morally reprehensible.
Wow! No, really changed. No, really changed. Oh my god. No, really changed. What? Yeah, no really changed. No really was like, you know what? I'm kind of over it.
Consider shutting down.
No was the one that got the care package together for Quake's family. Yeah, sure. But I'm saying like, okay, they got the care package together, but they still like had this. You know what I mean? So this is even more. I don't know why, but your reactions to this are like to a Netflix drama. That's because I have really large reactions. I'm a very dramatic person, and I'm very, very passionate. I usually put too much of my emotions in a lot of things. That's why usually I don't like to do a lot of things.
Down the forums, as he thought that people would continue to discuss Chris either there or on another site. In the time since Chris's father died and activity died down,
It's why you
users
see
of the
me
forums
like
began
basically
discussing
not
other
talk to people
individuals who
majority of the
became
time
known
because I
for their
get so
laughable
emotional
antics,
about
known
everything
as
all the time, and it's
lolcows.
really
Null
tiring
and
for
other
me.
users involved in the discussion thread considered expanding on that concept to create a website that addressed the actions of numerous perceived lolcows, and brainstormed rebranding themselves as something along the
So all
lines
the gal
of
pals
the
that called
Kiwi
him a creepy weirdo were fake. How much effort was put into this amount of trolling? Jesus Christ. Edit, if the forum is to be renamed, I would like to suggest simply calling it the... What?
Farm, based on a common mispronunciation of quickie forms, as uttered by some lolcows.
You're kidding! Oh
On
my
the
god! Oh my god! Oh my god, this has come full circle! This is amazing! Oh my goodness! You don't understand! You don't understand! You don't understand! Like, to anybody who didn't see that episode where I found myself on Kiwi Farms, Cause like a few episodes ago, before they ever said anything about Kiwi Farms, I found myself on Kiwi Farms, like, and I didn't know the website at all, okay? And I went on, because I was just going through my, like, Twitch stats, and I was like, oh, some people are coming from Kiwi Farms, how interesting. And, oh my god, and so now, it's come full circle, and we are finding out that Kiwi Farms actually came from Noel's old Discord about, That's so cool. That's
Chris
so
made a
cool.
lengthy
I'm
Facebook
sorry.
post declaring once again his dissatisfaction with Sonic Boom because Sonic
Kiwi
the Hedgehog's
Farm?
arms
Yeah,
were blue. He
it's
called for a boycott of the game and TV
fucking
show.
what is that called? A forum.
He attached a photo of himself
Dude, that's so
holding a
crazy.
figurine of the newly designed Sonic with his arm color corrected with modeling clay. His post also featured a long list of hashtags designed to get the attention of many platforms and individuals.
Me trying to get people to watch my freaking TikTok?
In a comment on his post, Chris stated that the blue arm travesty was just as awful as the so-called whiteface, referring to singer Michael Jackson altering his skin color. A friend of his asked him why he had bought at least 2 Sonic Boom toys if he planned to boycott the franchise. Chris wrote that buying a few items to recolor their arms was a small, ironic price to pay toward his cause.
A small,
On November
ironic
6th,
price to
a
pay.
person operating an excavator executed a controlled fire near Christian and Barbara's rental home, possibly in an effort to dispose of dry
Hey, yo,
debris,
how's the
which may
documentary
accidentally
going?
catch fire at a
You
later
know.
point. Chris was made irrationally upset by this ordeal, believing that
But
the man
thank you
controlling what
very
he
much.
dubbed a shovel mech was irresponsible for setting a fire so close to their residence and a forest. He also posted a video of the event on YouTube, which he titled as "Male idiot tries to put out fire and sits there someone. Please call 911 for Flintstone Drive. Why?" partly revealing the address of his rental house.
Yeah, and I'm recording it on my iPod. Video. Yeah, you see what he moved his shovel mech and he's looking like he's either stoking it or he's trying to put it out. Well, he could try covering it with the dirt. That's what it looks like he's doing right now. This can go on YouTube. Shoveling Mayo idiot tries to put out fire.
Chris says as he sits in a rental home due to the fact that his house caught on fire.
Surrounding a forest and neighborhood. Hey, there's a lake nearby. You know what? He could scoop some water and put it over the damn fire. My mama tried calling 911, but guess what? The darn idiots won't listen. They think he's not breaking any laws. Consarn it, they don't have a lick of common sense. Oh, now
What is concerning?
I'm not.
I'm driving away. Yep, I stoked the fire, and now I'm driving away. Oh, I'm an idiot or something. Look at me.
And now I just turn myself around. And now I'm gonna sit here and watch the damn fire some more. Somebody please call 911 and tell them to get over here.
The next day, he let his Facebook friends know that he was alive and well, and that the fire had been extinguished. Also on November 6th, Null posted a close-up photo of Chris's taint piercing, not long after it had been pierced. It is unclear how he obtained this picture.
What the fuck?
3 days later, Christian told his followers that he caught up with all his drawing commissions, and further advertised the still
fuck?
available drawings and medallions from
What the fuck? How? How? Would not look that up? No. I've already spent enough days not eating.
eBay to serve as possible gifts for the holidays. In addition, he said that he was planning to move back into his old house sometime in December, which may delay his production of commissions. On that same day, he continued his spree of hate against Sonic Boom, replying to a post from the official Facebook page which asked of people's opinions on the first aired episode of the Sonic Boom TV show, that he was still boycotting the game and the TV show until Sega fixed Sonic's arm color.
You okay now, though?
A day later,
About what?
he announced,
About the taint piercing?
"Take a stand with me. Not only boycott Sonic Boom, the games, and the TV show, but also discourage everyone from buying the games and watching Cartoon Network until
said you
Sega
weren't
recalls
eating?
everything Sonic Boom,
yeah.
including the TV show, and changes
starting to
Sonic's
get
arm
hungry,
color
yeah.
back to their original color. Riot the streets until they fix the monstrosity."
Thank you for asking.
In the
Denise.
comments for
Thank
his
you.
post, Chris refused to believe in talks concerning the idea that the Sonic Boom franchise was not canon to the rest of the Sonic the Hedgehog media.
I mean, it's like, what
and that the
else is there to
protagonist
say?
for the
You know
new
what I mean?
games
What
and
else is there
TV
to say
show
about
was
the
not
taint?
technically the same character as featured in previous games. Kenneth Engelhart suggested that maybe he should create a petition to change Sonic's arm color instead, and asked why he was so upset by this. Christian replied that he was upset because Sonic the Hedgehog's arms were not
Oh my
supposed
gosh,
to be
Key!
blue.
Hi,
He
Key!
added
How are
that after numerous
you?
complaints
Hello,
directed
hello.
at
Nice
Sega,
to see you.
He
Thanks
claimed
for
that he
being
was
here.
blocked from leaving any more comments on the Sonic the Hedgehog Facebook page. Soon after, he provided
Hi,
his friends and
sweetheart.
followers with a download to the game case covers for Sonic Boom, as made for the
I'm
Wii
so sorry
U
you're here
and
also, by the
3DS,
way.
which he altered to correct
Just
Sonic's arm
Christian
color
reasons.
and added a caption, telling all to boycott the games since his arms were blue. Chris told them to print off the images and paste them onto the game cases on sale at every nearest game retailer store,
Jesus
GameStop.
fucking Christ.
On November 12th, with the help of Kenneth Engelhart, Christian founded a new Facebook page with the aim of better publicizing his cause, titled Keep Sonic Original.
Best
Other people
content
joined
right
the
now.
page and
God.
contributed to the discourse.
That's
Some were
scary.
wings who seemingly supported him and encouraged his actions further, and others tried to help him by making him realize the error of his ways, who were known by the forum members as White Knights. Also on that day, Chris received an email from the Fairfax Cryobank, a fertility center to which he applied to donate his
You're kidding! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
sperm. He was rejected by the clinic, without any exact clarification as to why. In the aftermath of his rejection, he wrote a series of text messages to Renee, saying that he got rejected and so felt lonely.
Well, there's definitely there's definitely things you have to sign too. Contracts you have to sign when you when you donate sperm. And I'm pretty sure one of those things is like you can't, unless chosen to be a part of the family, like you can't actually talk to that child or something like that, right? Yeah.
He was now searching for a woman to bear his daughter, and if not Catherine, he would have offered Renee the opportunity, except
Oh,
that he knew
God.
that she was in the midst of her own troubles,
Oh,
and didn't want to
God.
bother her about it. Later that day, he once more advised that someone consider purchasing Barbara's BMW for the non-negotiable price of $15,000, and provided her phone number again for any inquiries. In his next post, he advertised the Sonic medallions that were still up for sale on eBay, and showcased 9 different possible varieties in a photo. Over the next few days, Christian continued to complain about Sonic's blue arms on Facebook, both on his newly founded page
Okay, but why does Sonic look so good in this? Why does Sonic look like he's actually taking care of her? Hello?
dedicated to his cause, and on his own personal profile. On November 17th, he wrote an account of how he went into the retailer Target to find that the game Sonic Boom was so successful that it was nearly sold out. He then got into a heated discussion with store security personnel concerning sensory overload of the blue arms and stocking of the so-called shit game. He urged his followers to go to the store to encourage the staff to send the games back to Sega and to buy back all the sold copies in order to send them back as well.
Wow.
Also on the 17th, he announced on his Keep Sonic original page that a member posing as Japanese game director and designer Izuka Takashi, who was heavily involved with the Sonic franchise, was in fact fake. Another user then made a post writing that the Sonic from Sonic Boom was in fact a descendant of the original Sonic, and that it's not canon of the original game series. Chris angrily replied, "That does not matter with the freaking issue. Did I not make it clear that I do not care whether or not it is freaking canon or not? OMG! I so fucking hate that word, canon, in the definition of matching or related. I have hated it since that definition of the word confused me from after its introduction to me while I was drawing my comics years ago, which led me losing my inspiration to draw more among the troll and bully abusive reasons."
It's so crazy because I swear to God, at that time, had I seen something like this on Facebook, I would have laughed so fucking hard. I honestly, I still would laugh if I didn't already know that this was Chris.
On November 20th, Christian publicly revealed on Facebook that he had applied to become a sperm donor and was rejected, theorizing that it was because the sperm bank was discriminating against autistic people. His lengthy post was thought by forum members to have been written by one of his friends, as it lacked his special signature writing quirks and flair.
Dude.
Also on that day, Kenneth Engelhart, along with a few people Chris communicated with on Facebook the most, which included William Elliott Waterman, among others, began to work on a new Sonichu and Roastu website under the domain name spurgweb.com. At the time of its publication, the site was still in its rudimentary stages, with limited visual appeal and functionality. The staff created a forum offshoot site as well to encourage fan discussions. Other Facebook commenters felt unsure about its intentions due to its primitive website design and its name, Spurgweb, which used the term spurg, a derogatory way to describe someone with Asperger's syndrome. After some time, Chris chimed in as well, saying that upon checking it out himself, he did not like it, and stated that it looked trollish and suspicious. Kenneth conceded and took down the website. On November 21st, Chris posted a drawing he made depicting himself in a fit of rage, recoloring Sonic's arms, while in a thought bubble asking Sega to recall all Sonic Boom merchandise until his arm color was changed back.
Now!
He pleaded for everyone to share it with the Sega and Sonic the Hedgehog Facebook pages. 2 days later, he notified
really
his friends
did
of a flash
pioneer the
sale on
Karen.
his
They
mother's
really did
BMW,
pioneer the
which was
Karen.
still up for sale for a limited reduced price of $9,995.
Wow.
3 days later, Chris text messaged Renee with updates about his move back into their old home. He notified her that their house was still being renovated, and that their insurance company could only afford to pay for the storage of their furniture at the Rainbow Restoration Storage Facility until the end of the month. If they had to pay for the next month themselves, it would cost them $1,600. As a possible alternative, he asked Renee if they could borrow her house and store the Chandler's furniture there until the renovations were completed.
Oh God.
It was soon settled that they would rent another storage unit for their furniture with money Barbara borrowed from Chris's life insurance. Renee never replied to his messages. Later that day, Christian wrote on Facebook that he had a much-needed, short 5-hour-long power nap after a stressful week of irregular sleeping patterns. He aimed to fulfill the rest of his orders within the following day. On November 25th, Quickie Forums user SkyRaider91 returned to the Chandler's house to take and share pictures of its most recent appearance. By this time, the roof had been rebuilt and new windows were installed. There were still many disposable items visible on the front lawn, along with a dumpster along the side of the house. The next day, Chris regretfully informed his followers that due to the snowfall, shipments of his medallions and commissions may be delayed. Also on that day, he updated his wishlist album on Facebook by arranging its items in order of importance and made a post specifically regarding the items.
As far as presents go, these are what I don't have and want. High school, summer writing camp, and Olivia's house for parts as well. Now organized in order of still need to replace over really want and the remainder. Please, thank you. At the same time, couldn't spare enough money to keep the fucking furniture.
By arranging its items in order of importance and made a post specifically regarding the items he wished to get, revealing that he had added a Sony PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation camera. On the 27th, he made several posts on the Keep Sonic original page, restating the importance of the protest and telling his followers not to give up until all Sonic Boom merchandise and media were corrected. He then privately attacked William Waterman over the Facebook Messenger app about posting spoilers for Sonic Boom and demanded that he delete them. He elaborated why he didn't appreciate seeing those posts. Something you really...
This is just super Karen too, because you know how they like they just love to argue. It's the fact of arguing. I can't right now, dude.
Test gets made into a real video game and a TV series and a toy line. From such, it makes it as official as The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog when it originally aired. And when you do not want to hear a damn thing about that which you detest while you are protesting it, you would not want anyone telling you anything about its story, content, or shit.
I think that's crazy
and
that all
such
this went
revealing
down in my
content
life and
on
I
the
had no
page
idea.
against the thing
Same.
you
Like
hate
I was
while
like,
you
I
are
was
rallying your
alive at this
support
moment.
troops to
What the
dispel
fuck was I
would
doing?
jeopardize your operation. Because if the story arcs and content should spark interest in your ranks, and your troops leave the group, the success of your protest falls. Now, do you understand, BillyWitchDoctor.com?
What the fuck?
William had assumed that Chris didn't want to see spoilers because he was interested in buying the game when it was at a reduced price. Chris denied this claim. After William reached an understanding of the situation, Christian gave him a metaphorical gold star sticker.
Wow.
On November 29th, Chris left one more enraged post on his Facebook page. Another thing of interest from what Billy figured out, I'm not in it at all for buying the blue armed game for quick reduced value either. And on that, if we continue to take it slow, the software will be reduced, and the TV show will run its course, and everything will have been done to death. No! We need to kill Sega into recalling everything now, even if we have to do something like put knives and bombs to their throats. And we must make all the stores send all things Sonic Boom back to Sega in the name of recall, and force Cartoon Network to pull the show, and force Sega to fix the arms in every freaking episode there as well now.
Wow.
In
Just
response
because
to this
of
outburst
the... Oh
threatening
my god.
violence, Kenneth removed Christian from his own Facebook group.
Yep.
Soon after, he deleted the Keep Sonic original page altogether. With the recent change in his idol's appearance, Christian showed just how much he was unwilling to accept seemingly insignificant modifications. This was in part due to his autism, which made it difficult for him to accept changes. In addition, his response was the result of a lifetime of being pampered by his parents, and years of inflated self-importance brought about by the trolls, which led him to falsely believe that he had any power at all to make a difference.
Jesus. Well, that was that. So fucking angry. Okay. Big thing. Thank you so much. Exclamation point Leighton. Here we go. Thank you so much to Anonymous for the $5 that says funding for Leighton's unclit. Leighton, congratulations on your new unclit someday. Jesus, I don't even know. Cooking Win is now boarding. Welcome to Lilybelle Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Okay, I don't even know what to say, really. Like this entire this one is probably this one is probably one of the angrier ones that I have. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying, you know. No, Leighton has goals now. Alrighty, okay, this is every single time. I always forget. My name is Lilybelle. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. I don't even, like, I would like to say something, but I feel like at this moment in time, I'm like, what else is there? And the crazy part is, like, we haven't even gotten that far. That's all? There's 3 episodes. What do you mean that's all? What do you mean? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's do this. I have a few people I could raid. You know what? Let's, here, I got it. My Lily, oh, so cute, so cute. Thank you, and also thank you for being proud of me, Key. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So I actually have Faye VT. He was the first person. Stop recommending me. Yeah, he was the first person that actually ever helped me with the VTuber community. He was the first person that let me collab with them. And is that what you said? He's gonna die? Okay, well, hopefully you're not the one killing him. once again, my name is Lilybelle. I love to travel and I'm just trying my fucking best. Thank you for flying with Lilybelle Airlines. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye now. I'm just gonna wait until this runs, that you get the bump. Okay.